Dun. Call the cars, call the cars. Oh my god, he's so huge. Can't control it, man. His titties are huge, man. Can't control them. Oh my god. Welcome to the Monday night Real Wars live stream. Over to the extent of me being bored out of my mind, I'm going to be going over come 8:20 Monday Night Football and Monday Night Raw, just for the sake of not ending myself, because I want to see something I love with something I started to hate. And Biggie's going over, trying to peek over the crowd but not making his own material. So, oh yeah, that is Roman Reigns. I can't wait to eat you up for Thanksgiving, Roman Reigns. Your fake black cousins. So it looks like they're trying to make this personal, intertwining the New Day over with Raw. If this was the instinct, why not just keep Biggie on SmackDown and make him drop the title on Raw? It just makes it like a bit redundant having them feud over something personal like beating up his friends, and then having him come over after Survivor Series and is completely pointless because obviously not going to continue a storyline with Xavier Woods possibly continuing getting beat up by Roman. What's going on, Sonic the Hedgehog? What's popping? I saw you before. Sorry, I saw your Richard Jefferson video, bro. So it's obvious they're trying to make this personal between Roman and Biggie now because they're beating up each other's quote unquote family. If we're talking about the New Day because they're black. No. Biggie always with this PG Terry Crews looking personality. If you guys didn't see that shitty Amazon commercial involving Terry Crews feeling like it's such a like he feels like working at a workhouse and Amazon is like a normal Happy Days part-time job where the hours in Amazon are pretty they're stingy at that, bro. Amazon is really cutthroat when it comes to their efficiency. And that's why they're the most successful business today, man. I'd rather be a long-term construction worker than working on Amazon, to be honest. Nothing much, man. Just playing some NBA Street 1. It's better than Raw. Anything's better than Raw, man. What squad that you use in NBA Street 1? I still have shitty ass 2K. I made a rebuilding series involving the Sacramento Kings. So Kevin Owens is getting upset that Big E's costing him the title and that he's always been last in catering, so he didn't take double the portions that he usually does. And this etchment for Kevin Owens to turn heel. Who still cares about Kevin Owens at this point? I mean, sure, Kevin Owens is not a bad talker. Don't get me wrong. He's not as good as Samoa Joe. He can have a good match with nearly anybody in the ring, but he's not enticing. He can give up good performances in a promo, but he doesn't have that much charisma. And he can only be used as one thing because he doesn't look like a likable person. He's an angry fat dude that power bombs people. There's no part about that sounds like an entertaining human being. Nobody really cared about your heel turn. I'm a scumbag. I'm a liar, Kevin. Whatever people get heat nowadays. People do that to get over more than getting a negative perception from the crowd. I'm using the Bulls, Spurs, Mavericks, Lakers, Sixers, Magic, Kings, Blazers, and Timberwolves. God damn. God damn, Sonic the Hedgehog. Use the whole NBA while you're at it. Monday Night Football will be starting in about 10 minutes, so stand by for that as well. It will be the San Francisco 49ers that are 3-5 going against the top-seeded LA Rams. It looks like Big E's trying to chase Kevin Owens. Seem to be pushing buttons. Big E's still looking like a babyface because he's walking into a trap, and there's the Usos. Blindsiding them, but where did they come from? They're obviously saying "oos" repeatedly, like people saying the N-word or bitch whenever they beat up somebody. Because the Usos are about that life, apparently. Jimmy Uso's acting this way because he got a black wife. Oos, oos, oos. Every stomp they're saying oos. What's going on, CR21, the tribal chief? Nick, time to smoke the Pacers. Yeah, it's not really that impressive whenever you beat the Pacers, CR. I hate to say that. It's better than 2K, every NBA 2K nowadays. It's just the same thing. I agree with you. CR, you're not watching Raw? Seems like the Usos jumped to Big E and hyping up Roman Reigns at the same time. They jumped him after Big E tried to chase Kevin Owens. And here comes Matt Riddle because he's a babyface. It looks like we're going to have tag team action for these fans. Even though you could have just escorted the SmackDown superstars out the area because they're not official rosters, meaning you can't just make a match. But I feel like they're going to do that anyway. I understand Sonic the Hedgehog. Sorry, I wanted to go back to your comment. But out of most things, I'm a fan of simulated sport games because it makes me feel like I'm in control of the league. So that's why I still get 2K. Plus, I have a reasonable salary that makes me have disposable income. So there's that. They're finally building to Survivor Series. Yeah, CR, but the problem that I have with it is it's just going to be for Survivor Series. And now Rollins coming up to it with Big E looking pissed with his titties angry. Seth Rollins dancing with his little Matrix pedo jacket. Woo, remember that good feud he had with Edge? Well, let's ruin it right now by still making him the contender and still not making him look like a star. Seriously, he just came from being the Messiah to now. Yeah, I'm the Raw locker room leader. I'm gonna be WWE champion. He doesn't even have his own nickname, other than the Architect. Woods beat Roman Reigns. Let it the sink. Okay, let's the sink in. Okay, let me let the sink in. CR, let me let the sink in. I'll be right back. I'm going to my bathroom. Because apparently CR wants me to let that sink in. So it looks like they're hyping up into a tag team match because Seth Rollins just awkwardly came in out of nowhere. The authority figures after like two SmackDown superstars, like Sonya Deville, like noticing that there should have been noticing that there would have been chaos, doesn't do anything. Because apparently she still has a hate peg because she obviously doesn't have a penis, so I can't say hate boner. She has a hate peg for Naomi for some apparent reason. I thought they would have had Seth Rollins versus Big E before the pay-per-view, so I guess Seth Rollins won't win now. Sadly, it seems like Seth and Roman was the plan. Well, they wouldn't have had the draft to begin with. And that was the point they were making. So in my opinion, they should have just pushed Big E for the title and let Rollins be Money in the Bank for the second time. So just so people didn't have to go through the trouble. So even if they did push, so I think come December, they're going to let Rollins face Big E. So if that was the case, why have a number one contenders match at the same month that the title's not going to be on the line? Because always on November, you always got to face the other champion. This is why Survivor Series sucks. Like, it's just a forcible gimmick that's not going to have any storyline to do with the rest of the show. And plus, you're making the number one contender already feel like a irrelevant figure. Thanks, you still got to wait a bit longer for the champion to already have some other business dealt in another storyline from a different brand. So why not just have him defend the title 2 weeks before Survivor Series and build up until then? I don't care if you had Rollins lose. Plus, you would have built that for next month. And of course, we get a tag team match. Sonya Deville had nothing to say about this. They only did it to make season premiere of Raw interesting. There's nothing interesting about the season premiere of Raw. Why even call that bullshit the season premiere of anything when you air it every week? I don't get that. So now it's Matt Riddle, Fiddle My Riddle, and Big Titty Langston against the Usos, with Rollins on commentary for some apparent reason. Like, did he orchestrate the match even though the Usos jumped him? Why is he on commentary? I'm sorry, I apologize if I make this sound like an ASMR. DST is hungry. Don't forget, Barclays Center, Survivor Series in Brooklyn, New York. If you don't got your tickets, thank God. But I already heard YTC, a YouTuber that primarily focuses, he's also a wrestling fan, but he does pro football live streams. Shout out to him. He's going to the Barclays. And a friend of mine was trying to invite me before. I had to sadly decline because I have work. And I already had to call out 2 times under a week. I can't be doing that. But hopefully they let it slide because it's for health reasons. Because some apparent reason I fucked up my ankle. Biggie got tagged in. His titties are flopping faster than his legs. And Rollins is just going over, calling himself the leader. Like, he has no belief system. He's possibly going to call Big E a great champion for no apparent reason. Rollins is not going to get himself over. And that's the issue with the current heels for today. Because they'll be like, you're a great wrestler. You're amazing, but you're not as good at what I am. Just like the city of Kentucky. But, like, come on, man. Riddle and Rollins have a long-term history, pal. How so? I'm going to Survivor Series and Raw in Barclays coming up. Oh, that's cool, CR. I haven't been in Barclays since the Nets game, so hopefully it's a cool experience. Last time I was in a wrestling event, it was 2019 in the Nassau Coliseum, and the fans were absolute doo-doo water. And they ended in an instant DQ in under 5 minutes. And then Randy Orton, that wasn't even in the corner earlier. Why would Randy Orton want beef with Rollins? And the RKO's won the New Day. I mean, the Usos. I'm racist, apparently. Yeah, come on. And then they end the commercial. That tag team match was like under 10 minutes. What would be the point of even having the match anyway if you're going to end it that quickly? Vince, don't you know Raw's getting a 1.3? You're getting Dynamite ratings. You guys are better than that. Why do you think you can only get yourselves in and out with a false finish? Then afterwards, you think that your character's still over. Why you think a character is good when the match always ends in a no contest? How is that ever going to get anybody over, Vince? It was either let the Usos grab their heat, jump the world champion, and then get escorted out the match, and then you book up to Roman Reigns facing Big E at the pay-per-view, or tease Rollins still being the number one contender. What's wrong with you people? Sorry, CR. I saw Dean Ambrose in a subway instead of tagging with Cena. I think that was the worst. Christian Baruro, it's been a while. What's going on, Christian? I'm watching a shitty-ass Raw. I think Monday Night Football has already started. Let me get ready for that. San Francisco 49ers versus the LA Rams, baby. To how many injury-prone has-beens you guys get. Don't forget that you guys were a yard short and scored only 3 fucking points in the Super Bowl. I'm a Niners fan. I'm literally going to make fun of you. I can accept that we choked the lead. And what a near gain for a first down. Yeah, the Rams are 7-2. Omari Parker, how would you book John Cena as a Hollywood heel? How come everybody says that? I don't know. I guess still try to make him like a commercialized jackass. Like, make him like how you guys hate him right now. You guys hate him because he's plastic, he panders. Make him always feel like he's selling something and selling himself. And then whenever somebody pushes his buttons, he tries to get the people by his size and it always fail. Like something like that. Something to make him feel like he's always under control. Like different from Hollywood Hogan. Unless you guys like want him to use modern slang and come with a random group of has-beens, even though most of them either quit or want to retire. Because the way Cena is booked, I would still keep him by himself. Just like Hollywood Rock. DST, glad I'm not watching Raw. We all are. I'm so happy that you're not wasting your night. Did you see Arkansas beat LSU with that field goal? No, I didn't. I haven't watched college football since Syracuse and Clemson. I think that was about week 5 or week 7. And now we're in another fucking tag team match. So they immediately make it into a 6-man. Why was Rollins on commentary? Orton came until later. And it's been 20 minutes with only 2 matches already. and one ending in a false finish. WWE, haven't we seen this type of formula before? What's even the benefit of one of the teams win? I'm telling you, bro, no one cares about the brand split. I swear to you, bro. And Kittle Mania with a first down. Even though he went 101 with a touchdown, weakest performance with George Kittle. And it's a toss play for a gain of 2. Didn't get much yardage. I bet that LSU game was really fun, Omari. I can watch highlights, though. I do like seeing the live experience of a football game, but I don't mind watching highlights. So I will book over a tag team match if you feel like having a 6-man tag is more exciting when none of these guys are that over. Especially when you have your WWE champion opening the show looking like he's an Intercontinental champion. So Team SmackDown is still without one member. And it's Apollo, and it's Biggie, it's Lashley, Mysterio, Owens, Balor, Gaylord, and of course Rollins. When you do the SmackDown versus Raw shit every year, doesn't that get a bit tedious? When not even the fans care about the brand split like that? And then you got to do the draft every year to change shit up other than just change the atmosphere of your show. Like, don't you think it's a bit boring? Better Undertaker theme, Rollin' or 98? I know people are going to hate me for this. I'm going to say 98. But I'm going to go with Rollin'. I'm sorry, it's just more catchy. I know you can bump to the 98 theme song. It's a song for his character. But I just like Rollin' because you can, like, play that still. LA, San Francisco, wearing those cool throwback uniforms. Michelle, Trubisky, Ayuk, and Sherfield. And they're utilizing the run a lot. Smart move because I don't want Garoppolo to throw a risky pick. You're a Nagi from Biggie, and he's going for the pin. What the fuck are with those yellow boots, Biggie? I hope they get rid of your babyface gimmick like they did with Up, Up, Down, Down. And Biggie's doing the fake apron Sheamus chest pound spot. This feels like such a formulated 6-man tag. Well, how are everybody else doing over in the stream? Like, I'm trying to find some patience in this. Because I swear, I've reviewed this so many times. It gets formulaic when you hear the babyface has something to say, the heel interrupts him, and then we get into a 6-man tag when the other heels come into the match, they interrupt, the authority figure doesn't say anything, it becomes a tag match. Then it gets a false finish, and then we have a 6-man tag over 10 to 15 minutes through, already wasting everybody's energy when, oh, dude, they just end this match and then they start it over again. The authority figure wasn't even here to tell us that, bro. Like, bro, Vince's been doing this for the last several years. And he never thought to himself how this current format is not helping us garner more viewers. The thing that can save WWE is Vince Russo or a younger version of Vince Russo. I want somebody that knows how to make a TV show feels like a TV show. Vince Russo would be nice. But I just want somebody to make Raw feel like Raw. Just a different atmosphere whenever something happens. And I think that would make Raw go back on the map because they're not treating Raw as a TV show. It's making it feel like a basic wrestling. It feels like Raw's is like a televised live show. That's its problem. It's feeling like those below average live shows that you get in local towns that can't get in an arena. Because Vince is struggling even fighting over his developmentals or younger talent. And that's why he's getting rid of people that are not making much money because he's trying to go with what works so he can still keep his fan base other than making a new one. And he knows that making a new one is better than keeping with the hardcores that are never going to be satisfied. Vince is always he's forcing himself over this rough spot to get along with people that are never going to feel satisfied with his product. Instead of making it feel new so he can get a new cast of eyes on the product. People are not minding 2.0. So how come we can't do the same with Raw? Stop just changing the fucking logo and the theme song and not making the show feel any different or formatted. Or making any characters feel like characters. Nobody just want to hear that you're just going to have a good fucking match. And a first down off Wilson Jr. for the 49ers. And yes, the sex god Jimmy Garoppolo starting. And they're advertising in NXT. Mandy Rose, good thing. You get a hot chick in there to get people to watch your show. We still have the stupid ass 6-man tag. It's now 8:30, by the way. What do you need in a wrestling match, sir? You need drive. You need power. We gon' rumble. We gon' rumble. That was from Face Off. I think that was from Tech 9. The Rock was the feature, and he had his own verse in parts of the song. That shit was wild. I didn't even know The Rock could rap. Now we have a whole ass Rock month where everybody's looking like a bisexual, posting how they cosplay as The Rock on social media, and it looks stupid. Like, did you see? I mean, the only person that looked accurately like The Rock was Damian Priest. Rhea Ripley already looks like a dyke. Now she looks like an aggressive dyke from the 90s with her hair short. And Matt Riddle dressed up as Rocky Maivia looking like Pride Month Pro Wrestling Edition. Fucking disgusting. Ew. Back suplex off Randy to get out of the... Yeah, the fans are boring. That's why like half of them are applauding. They're just applauding. None of them are getting up. Everybody are not formulated to be like the New Japan crowd where they don't stand up until like they're 40 minutes into the match and they're just getting warmed up. Like, fuck you. WWE really dropped the ball by firing Scarlett Bordeaux. Is that Berdova? I don't know. If you must have been a typo. If they went back to TV 14, she would have been good with the whole, I know people are going to just say the smoke show gimmick. I think that would be the explanation that you want. Or even give... well, you at least got a few things right. She does look plastic, but still attractive. But seeing how WWE is publicly traded, and they're trying to get to all viewers, I find it really difficult for them to even go that mark to garner that type of audience again. Even though they could. Like, sex sells. Vince knows this. But he thinks he can get it done without always trying to appear with eye candy, and that's failing. Obviously. You would be right in that case, Amari Parker. And it seems like the heels won. You see what happens when you make me not concentrate on Raw? That's what happens when you have good. That's what happens when you have good comments. And yet Rollins is still left the Usos alone with Matt Riddle. Riddle fights out the Usos RKO out of nowhere. Yeah. Orton knows after the RKO, he has a face that looks like he's holding a fucking fart. Like, please calm down, sir. You're hitting somebody with an RKO. Children do your move. Fuck you. So it was a sit-down power. I think it was a powerbomb that ended over a pin. And the Usos, after trying to take out Matt Riddle, get RKO'd. All right. Don't the champions got to face off against each other? Why is WWE just a C-list bragging rights? Oh, what's going on? TJ the Prodigy, bro. Shout out to this guy. Cool channel. Always has great commentary. Entertaining talker, bro. Shout out to him. Sorry I couldn't pull up to your stream, man. I felt so much goddamn pain from my ankle. Luckily, I'm walking a bit casually, but taking the steps is a hassle. But I'm watching Raw, and I don't know. Biggie says I think this is a message to Roman. He's trying to give him a big ending, even though you're putting a 200 and something pound man on your shoulder, Biggie. Like that is as painful as dropping a 20-pound pillow on a 20-pound pillow. Like they immediately cancel each other out. Like, why would you do that? Also, going back to the San Francisco 49ers game, the Niners did score. It's 7-0. They utilize a lot of their run game on the offense. And over the kick return, it's a touchback over the end zone. Not trying to risk such a deep attempt for a kick return. And Cooper Kupp with 10 touchdowns entering tonight with the most plays tonight. I mean, with the most touchdown receptions with over 1,019 yards, the most among his teammates. And ladies and gentlemen, we got one of the guys here. We got a man. I'm gonna make this really short. What's going on? People ruin everything.
How we doing, DST?
Oh well, I'm watching a good. It's like trying to consume sugar and salt. I want to watch football, but I also want to watch fucking pro wrestling. So you tell me.
Oh Jesus, who the 49ers playing tonight?
They got LA Rams, so they're 7-2. But we scored. Well, we scored first, so that's a good thing.
Oh shit. Well, I don't know, man. I don't know who the fuck is gonna win that game. Probably the Rams, if I'm being honest with you.
You're probably right, and hopefully, we keep it consistent because our defense can be successful. I mean, I have less faith in our offense because Garoppolo doesn't have that much of a deep ball as we've seen last week.
Yeah, I don't know. I was thinking like it's weird watching the Eagles and shit, and consistently see your team suck ass. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm glad they won yesterday. That still don't mean shit. They're still second. They're second in the division behind the fucking Cowboys, who are 7-2. So
Tamina looks ugly as fuck. She looks like a trans.
She's fucking hideous to look at.
She looks like a trans Freddy Cougar. What the fuck is that?
What's up, Sonic the Hedgehog?
You're good, man. You're good, man. We're all busy. Just view or come up when you can.
shit. I'm just, man. I was live with Destructor yesterday. At one point I had 17 people in there.
Oh, that's fucking awesome.
I was shocked. I was like, damn. And Destructor was like, I'm a draw, and I'm like, no.
It was like, I'm a fucking draw.
Yeah.
Fuck Canada. Fuck Canada.
I'm a fucking draw.
Never dream a dime. And
better go Michael Jordan or Tom Brady?
Wait, who gave that question?
Jordan.
Oh, Amari? Jordan. I mean, you can't Tom Brady as well. He's a GOAT in his own right. Don't get me wrong, but if you want consistent success, you got to go with Michael Jordan. You just got to.
I mean, don't get me wrong, Brady's a great player and all, but Jordan was consistently dominant for his entire career. Like, can we really say that about Brady? I don't know.
I mean, Brady had his up and ups, but he's been the most winningest quarterback in this generation.
Well, all time as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, they keep. No. Yeah, it's only November. Stop advertising media. Stop making this bullshit too.
It's gonna be dog shit too. It's not. WrestleMania is gonna be horrible this year. My friends were planning on going. I told them to not go because they'd just be wasting their fucking money.
Not go. Fucking Special Olympics is more of a draw than WrestleMania. 2 days for nothing.
Because at least you have like with the Special Olympics, at least they try. Like the wrestlers don't try. So, oh my goodness.
Especially whenever they leave and they come shit talking Vince like he's an awful person, even though he's the man paying out of his pocket for their health care, their streaming, their documentaries. Vince is giving you the world, right?
You're getting paid over $100,000 to fake fights, and yet you're gonna be bitching and complaining just because you didn't win the mid card belt. Fuck off.
6 figures for having your likeness on products, cans, food. I mean snacks. WWE does sell snacks. I don't know why.
You get royalties for being in their fucking video game.
Royalties being over in their video games and possibly a possible share in their company in the future. Why you take it like, oh, I can't get my shit on Twitch, bitch? What? You can get on commercials in Pizza Hut.
Facts. I mean, say what you want about Mia Yim. At least when she does like YouTube and Twitch, it's on the down low.
She looks like an Asian chipmunk.
Yeah, she's. I mean, say what you want, but people will tell me, oh, you're not shit because you don't get views. Motherfucker, I never did this shit for views. I do it because nobody talks about this shit anymore. So all the wrestlers are marks, and that's why I can't respect any of them except for maybe Brock Lesnar because he's like the only legit guy who isn't a mark for himself.
Hey, I'm sick and tired of the people that be like, oh, you don't do this for views. Most YouTubers did this for a hobby to begin with, and they still do it today for a hobby until they blow up off some bullshit. You're the type of people that watch, let me prank my sister by kissing her, pranked on wrong. Well, fuck you.
Yeah, I mean, dude, I was telling people, I said, we start this shit off as a hobby, but if this stuff can turn into a legitimate career, why wouldn't you care about views and take it more seriously? That doesn't make any sense to me.
It's only Susan messing it up for content creators that want to keep it real.
It's almost like you starting off in a job and you do really well, and then you get promoted. You're telling me that you're still not going to work hard to get even more promotions in the future? Come on, man.
It's like a local artist. A local artist that used to be doing this for his own passion. When he started getting notarized all around his community and it started getting popular, like around New York, it went more worldwide. That's how it works.
Yeah, I mean, the people that want to talk about this stuff, they're clearly unintelligent. Now, let me ask you, did you hear about the Casual Q and GT Chronicles drama?
No, I have not. I try to step myself away from drama.
So, essentially, GT Chronicles made a video exposing John Cena's career and shit. I thought
I'm sorry, people. I'm sorry. I'm trying to move this plate out the way. Hold that thought for 2 seconds.
You're good.
God fucking damn it. I have to get that Elgato out the way. Okay. All right, keep going.
Okay, so essentially, GT Chronicles made a video exposing John Cena's career as like why he kind of killed wrestling. It wasn't like the mega draw that everybody thinks he is. And if you know anything about Casual Q, he's a fucking John Cena mark. He's a fanboy. So essentially, the whole reason Casual Q made his response was because GT Chronicles mentioned Q in like a minute out of a total of like a 15-minute video. And the also other reason was because Chronicles, how dare he question who John Cena is as a person and fucking wrestler, right? And so Q essentially goes on. Q is getting mad to the point where he's like screaming at the fucking camera just because this guy had an opinion. Yet this is the same motherfucker who tells everybody else, oh, you can leave your opinions in the comments. I don't give a fuck. But yet when GT has a different opinion than you, you're going to make a whole fucking video about it. And he said
that's a
that
bit childish.
Yeah, and he says Chronicles isn't relevant enough for him to make a video. Motherfucker, you made a video on him. The fuck? And check this out. Chronicles' video on Q almost has 2,000 views. It's been out for 2 days.
Oh.
Q got ratioed, and if you watch that video, GT Chronicles literally points out everything that Q says. Shut him down. So if Q makes a video, he's just going to embarrass himself. So I don't hate Casual Q. I just think this video was it was dog shit. It was made in poor taste just because the dude doesn't like John Cena.
Like, you don't have to like John Cena, but you have to appreciate how he's produced revenue still for the company.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but he produced revenue, but he did a lot of bad. So I mean,
yeah, GT Chronicles is trash. I see that right now on this shit. What the hell?
He's not. He made a video about Eddie Guerrero, and the one thing I like about GT Chronicles is he actually shows facts. He'll find ratings reports. He'll find fucking articles that talk about it, professionals who talk about the shit. So I was going to make a video, and the one thing I have against Q, he talks about how Chronicles videos are trash, yet Q, you put no fucking effort into your videos, dog. You have the fucking one picture font. In that video, he took a screenshot of his Android. You can see all the notifications on the top fucking corner.
Oh my god.
And he uses it's not Destructor's font, but he uses the font that Destructor uses in every single fucking video. So, I mean, he got ratioed. I was thinking I already recorded like 20 minutes of audio as a response, and I was thinking about releasing it, but I have so many fucking projects I have to work on, man. I stayed up till 2 p.m. today God.
Well, just make sure that comes out before it comes out irrelevant when this beef is squashed or just nobody cares anymore.
I mean, I'll release it now. If Q has something to say, he can say it to me.
All right, then.
I look, I don't hate Q. Also, I said this on a live stream yesterday. Do you mind if I go on like a 2-minute rant about this?
Wait, just one thing I need to say.
Go ahead.
Niners lead by 14-0 against the Rams right now after a pick 6.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Shit.
And god damn. That's how we want to be, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's just hope they don't blow the fucking lead.
What are you trying to say?
I'm just saying like our teams, they consistently blow leads and they fuck up. So I wouldn't get too excited.
What specific time you mean blowing leads?
Around the second half, towards the end of the third quarter and beginning of fourth quarter. usually a fumble or an interception or just defense sucks ass. And usually the offense can't throw the ball and shit. They go 3 and out.
Super Bowl.
It's usually like the offense can't produce, and then the defense gets gassed, and then they're wondering why they lost the game.
Why you gotta bring that up?
I'm talking about the Eagles too, buddy.
Yeah, but you didn't choke a lead in the Super Bowl.
I mean, it was competitive as fuck, though. I'll say that. That was one of like, if I put my Eagles bias aside, that was probably one of the that I've had. Even if I was an Eagles fan, that Super Bowl was one of the best I've ever watched because of the fucking offense in that fucking thing. There was no defense.
Yeah.
Offense fucking ruled that game. So if you're an offensive junkie, I would recommend go watch the 2017 Super Bowl. I think there was like 60 or 70 points scored in that game, dude. Shit.
Total? Yeah. Total, there was about 65. And you guys won. Cool, memorable plays like that flea flicker, the I don't.
Philly
I think it was a
Special,
big
which
guy.
is the Philly Special is overrated, but it's a good play.
Yeah. Wasn't that just a Statue of Liberty play, or that's just what they called it?
It was a double flip to Trey Burton, and then he threw it to Nick Foles.
I had to remember that. All right, you said you were about to go on that tandem. Go ahead now.
Yeah. So okay, like I said, this
what's
isn't
going on,
going to
Jonathan
be.
Hayes?
What's up, Jonathan? Good to see you. You're kind of weird in my streams, though. Not gonna lie, dog. You're asking me what school I go to. Yeah, that's kind of weird. But besides that, you're cool.
Come on.
So the rant. I don't have a problem with Q, but if I do release his video and he wants to go back and forth, I'm literally for it. I don't care. I said it on a live stream yesterday that if people have something to say to me or they want to make a response video, make your video. Please stop hiding in my comment section to where like I had this dude wish me and NC death threats on our live stream, and then he deletes his comment. Dude, I could still see it. I fucking screenshotted that shit. I have fucking proof. So stop death threatening me over gay wrestling. Okay, you have a problem with me. It's pretty simple. Don't watch my videos or make your video. Shit, I told him I would bring him on a StreamYard stream, and we can debate there. I'm all for giving people a platform if they have something to say. That's why I bring a lot of people on my live streams. If you like, that's one thing I don't like about Jerron James. He doesn't talk. I tell him I'm gonna bring somebody in. They're gonna have to talk. It's just that's why I didn't like Cam Boss either. I don't have anything against them. They just don't talk, and it's very awkward. Where they'll just be like, "Okay, bro," and then they'll laugh, and then they'll leave. It's very awkward.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I like Jerron James, but he like over the time of the stream, like I remember like the first time when he came over after you asked him to come into the stream, it was awkwardly quiet for like over 20 minutes before you had to kick him out. And it was like,
I didn't want to kick him out, but I brought Destructor in because Destructor will talk.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I had you in there, I had you, Destroyer, Destructor, and me because we all talk. Mm-hmm. I don't know if Jerron is shy, and if that is the problem, dude, just tell me, and I won't bring you in. It's not a big deal. You don't have to come in. I'm not forcing you to, but I mean that's my rant. So if anybody wants to make videos, I mean, go right ahead. I'll fucking make a response. I don't care if you have 0 subscribers or not. I really don't. I'm not like Q who says you're too irrelevant yet makes the video on you. Like, dude, fuck, you're fucking. At one point, I was going to do a fucking casual Q praise. I can't do that shit no more because he got punked out by a YouTuber who's apparently irrelevant.
Yeah, Dewdrop is feuding with Bianca Belair still because she's racist. I don't give a shit about this feud. I don't care.
Dewdrop, I can't stand Dewdrop. She's legit dog. She's the white Nia Jax without botching.
And she's built like Dick Johnson. You remember Dick Johnson from the 2000s?
Yes.
When he was on Raw, greasy as fuck. That's what she's built like. And Becky Lynch me. She's on TV, coming around looking like Miley Cyrus' mother.
God, did you see the? No, I didn't get to see it. But did you see the diss track that apparently Top Dollar deleted about Jinder Mahal because he was getting racism threats by other people?
What?
Apparently, now Top Dollar, the SJW main leader of Hit Row, made
released.
Dude. Yeah, he needs to get released. But he made a fucking diss track apparently on Jinder Mahal, essentially making fun of him because he's Indian. And dude, the SJWs ratioed the fuck out of him, and he literally deleted the fucking video. And then he played the game. He was like, he did the stereotypical, oh well, but this dude says something about my community, so I said it right back to him.
Fucking hypocrite! You don't do that. You don't fight fire with fire.
You're a professional wrestler, dude. You're like a. In the eyes of the WWE, you're a celebrity. You represent their brand, and you're gonna make a racist ass fucking diss track. That one wasn't even good, and you're gonna produce that shit. It was almost like the Ryan Papanola fucking Sasha Banks rap.
Oh no!
Somehow it was actually worse.
You know, it's just weak how like people, and this is the issue. Pro wrestlers are being more privileged than ever. They're not handling their own shit personally. You guys work in the same company. Talk that bullshit out. if Jinder's saying some shit that offends you, you either hit him in the mouth or you don't talk to him. You don't
Yeah,
put a
just
diss
don't. Why
track
are you
over on social.
associating yourself with him? Why are you going on Twitter of all places where you
This
know
isn't a
you're
work. You
where?
don't put this
Yeah,
live where their company, where you're still representing the company. It's like me making a diss track on another associate while I'm working at Walmart. You don't do that bullshit.
that's like me fucking going on Twitter, going on Livestream on StreamYard and calling my manager a fucking asshole because he didn't give me hours instead of going to work and actually talking to him and finding out why my hours were cut.
We
That
make
doesn't make any
unions for
fucking
that.
sense.
You make unions for that. You make pamphlets. You make complaints. You don't come around falsely accusing racial accusations with a pro wrestler while he's already there. What the fuck is wrong with you, Top Dollar? This is why most of you street prof I mean, of course, hit row fags are gonna get released in under a month because you guys can't keep your head out your ass. I'm gonna go for these comments real quick. Hold your thoughts for just a few seconds.
You're good.
Okay, Amari Parker, VWE Christian, them was burying me in a live chat because I said that Edgy got boring after Lita and they started saying I'm seen a fanboy and I have no bad taste and I'm not an Attitude Era fan.
That's
First
a
of
little
all, Amari,
retarded.
that's a bit fucking autistic that you think that you're not a fan of something, so that means you're a fanboy of something. It's the same people who says that I think AEW is lacking in this. That means you're a WWE fanboy when you went to another show to improve. That's kind of stupid.
The thing is here, Omari, is that you have your opinion, and I respect that opinion. Some things Edge did after that. I mean, what was his shit with Eddie? Was his shit with Vicky Guerrero must see? No, but that doesn't mean you're a Cena fanboy just because. Okay, the thing is with VWE, I like him. I think he's cool. I don't know who Christian is. Sorry, but
If you close your eyes.
just because you don't like something that Edge did after the Lita segment, because let's be real, that was like peak Edge career right there, was him with Lita. After that, he was kind of like a float or main event guy, and then nobody really remembered too much about him. Cena outshined him, and that was when Cena sucked like heavily, and he still got better. Like he was still more relevant than Edge at the time. So just because you don't like something, that doesn't mean you're a fanboy. And why does that mean you don't like the Attitude Era if you thought Edge was boring? That Edge was
Wasn't that ruthless aggression?
That doesn't make any fucking sense.
Who the fuck said that? They're retarded.
Are they like smoking crack or something? Like, I like them, but why the fuck are they? Dude, come on, man. That makes no fucking sense.
That's a bit weak, what they just said right there, Amari. And I respect your opinion. Look, I have opposing opinions for many people themselves. Most people like Damian Priest. I don't like Damian Priest. I don't like Nia Jax. JT, the Prodigy, doesn't mind Nia Jax. And guess what? That's his opinion, and I respect him for it. He has his own reasons that he can explain and I can understand. And guess what? That's not going to ruin my fucking day. It's not going to ruin my lunch. It's not going to ruin my dinner. It's not going to ruin my money. That's how he has it, and I got to respect that. Enough said. By the way, people run wrestling. Thank you for getting me into Queen Sync. I like the song Warning.
Okay. Yeah, that Queensryche is awesome. I'm glad you got into them, Sonic the Hedgehog. Now, I would recommend you listen to their first 3 albums, The Warning, Rage for Order, and Operation Mindcrime. And you could check out Empire as well, but it's not as good as the other ones. I would recommend you listen to those. Now, I played 2 songs for Destructor and DST on one stream. That was Take Hold of the Flame, and I believe The Needle Lies. I think you said you liked the first song.
I think
because his voice is great. I love Jeff Tate, so I'm glad you got into it.
I think you heard me singing to it.
Yeah, you were humming it and shit.
Yeah. Oh, hey, hello, Brandon the Jobber. What's poppin'?
Hello, my friend. I agree, people. That's why I respect people like you and DST. Yeah, because I don't shit. Okay, you know what me and DST do when it comes to when we make fun of other people's opinions? It's out of the vein of comedy. It's not that we actually don't. It's not like we're appalled that you like Johnny Gargano. I'm just gonna. I already said this. I said I'm gonna shit on you in the vein of comedy so that people can laugh. That doesn't mean your opinion isn't less valid than anything I have to say on my channel.
And just knowing, like, even for people that like Becky Lynch, they just go over an exaggerated joke. Yeah, we pull up facts. We know that Becky Lynch isn't a draw. But if you personally and you believe that Becky Lynch is cool and you think she's the best women's wrestler anyway, I mean, we can't say that she sucks. She looks like a dyke ginger, or she looks like if the bitch from The Fifth Element aged 30 years fast. that doesn't mean you can't enjoy the wrestler.
Yeah, I mean, look, the reason me and Destroyer made
Becky
that
Lynch
Becky
was already
Lynch.
on TV. Becky Lynch was when I said that. Becky Lynch
Oh
was
man,
already on TV.
crap.
Oh, man.
The reason we made that video about Becky Lynch is because that was our opinion. And surprisingly, a lot of people in the comments were agreeing with me. I think that video has over 500 views, and people, all of them agree with what we say. Now, that's specifically for them. If they don't fucking agree with me, I'm not going to go out of my way and say, you need to deactivate your account. Like, no. I've had people tell me I need to delete my account. I'm still here, aren't I? I'm not an SJW. I don't run to the comments like other people do. So
we don't micromanage people's look. SJWs want stuff to not be controlled like socialism, but totalitarianism. They want shit bullshit in their own mannerisms. They want shit said the way they want to be said. Nowadays, people are trying to control what you say. Back in the 70s, you get pimp slapped for trying to micromanage how people talk.
Yeah, I mean, dude, I don't get it. These are the same people like the SJWs. You could read that comment.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I agree. Edge is my all-time favorite wrestler, but there were some segments that I thought were boring, like that shampoo and Booker T segment.
Yeah. I mean, like everyone's favorite wrestler had some boring segments. Like my favorite wrestler, probably of all time, is either The Rock or Brock Lesnar. They've both had plenty of boring segments. Does that mean they're not less great than anybody else? No.
Yeah.
I mean, look at Triple H, dude. Triple H had some boring segments, but I could still agree he's a top 15 wrestler of all time.
Yeah, I mean, my favorite wrestlers, and this is ruthless aggression, my favorite wrestlers back in the day were Batista and Chris Jericho. And guess what? Jericho's the fat faggot, and Batista's an SJW faggot that's not as big as John Cena. So that's all I got.
I mean, and he's in like pre-transition right now. I don't know what the fuck's going on with his face.
Yeah, back in the day, those guys were my heroes. Like I wanted to talk like Chris Jericho, and I wanted them. Like I went to the gym a lot when I was playing football, and I was still watching WWE when I was like playing junior high football, and Batista was still on TV, bro. I wanted to be built like him so bad, and luckily I had broad shoulders. I don't think I ever developed abs.
I mean, honestly, dude, like the problem is like with a lot of these wrestling fans is that they live vicariously through the wrestlers, but they live through the wrong ones. They always pick the jobbers that aren't gonna fucking do anything, and they know the jobbers won't do anything. They just bitch about it so they can get attention.
Because most of the wrestling fans are now, and I'm gonna say this right now. Now, I know people like have this like fake hate for Botchamania. I find Botchamania not that bad, to be honest. I
thought some of their videos were entertaining. I think some of their videos got stale, but that's every YouTuber.
That's every YouTuber. Not everybody's gonna bat 100, 500. That's not gonna happen. But Botchamania, it does have like cool songs when it comes to their botches. They make cool jokes to every federation. They don't try to dick suck every federation. Even AEW couldn't even handle their jokes. So it shows at least Botchamania is a strong fighter whenever it comes to bullshit companies. But when it comes to shit like that, it just shows you like how much wrestling has flopped into obscurity. Now pro wrestlers look like they have less of a look, less of a gimmick, less of an ambition to ever try to get over the company or try to build the company that they're with, or even try to look like an over the top character. You see most of the wrestling fans like Dakota Kai, Abaddon, all these fat, semi-skinny fat jobbers that look like they all watch anime, and you can all tell.
Yeah, another thing I hate about these wrestlers is they don't have the ambition and drive to get better. They're content. They're content with how they are and how jobberish they are, because they have everybody out. They have the fans and fucking backstage officials blowing smoke up their tight ass.
First and goal for the Niners, guys. They're gonna score.
Damn, Niners gonna be up 21-0. Is it even halftime yet?
It's 21-7. The Rams did score, but Ayuk, he barely got tackled, and he's still up. Now he's at the red zone. That's how it is, baby. That's how the Niners should be playing all season.
What is your guys' record?
We're currently 3-5. We kind of been really slumping since the early part of the season. We used to be 3-0, and then we started falling off short after we beat the Eagles. So we've been in a kind of a slump.
Didn't you guys beat us 17-12?
Why are you focusing on the past?
I don't know. I forgot the score, and I was wondering because I knew it was an odd number of scoring.
I think we were leading by 7. Okay. Yeah, Deebo Samuel's just scored.
All right, well, they're going to be up 28-7. There you go, guys.
NFL's making these really gay touchdown celebrations now. Like, it all started with Antonio Brown twerking, and I think we all went downhill from there. But that's beside me slut-shaming the NFL.
God, Antonio Brown, I mean, he's a great player, but he's also a fucking...
He's his own undoing. That guy has the ability to be a multi-time All-Pro, and he fucks it up.
Could be a Hall of Fame talent. He has Hall of Fame talent.
Yeah, and Liv Morgan's on SmackDown trying to beat up Becky Lynch. Aren't these bitches from SmackDown?
Can we can we squash something here? Even if Liv Morgan wins, it's still not gonna do anything for the ratings.
Yeah, Liv Morgan, she's cute, but she doesn't have an over-the-top
personality. She's like, I heard people say that Scarlett Bordeaux was the next Sable. No fucking way in hell, because Sable drew like the second most in the Attitude Era. Nobody ever, unless they get fucking naked on TV, will draw that much.
I mean, no disrespect. I mean, what can you tell the difference with Game of Thrones? And I'm not saying that you can't draw. You can make a good show without showing eye candy, like of course The Walking Dead. But Game of Thrones was one of the most talked about outside of Breaking Bad or some shit. You can't go a day in your house without some of your family members talking about Game of Thrones. Back in the day. Like I remember everybody were shipping or going over their own storylines or just talking about the hot bitches that kept showing their tits. Don't get me wrong, that's how I started watching Game of Thrones back in the day, because my cousin's like, "Oh, you like this, right? Wait, what are you showing? Are you showing me porn? No, this is Game of Thrones. Oh, I'm gonna watch this." that was me. but don't get me wrong. When you see an attractive woman, you are going to watch. That's why TikTok is popular, even though most of those are underage. That's why porn's still here. That's why YouTube's still here. This is thirst trapping, and eye candy will never fail as a source to get people to watch their product.
Why do you think OnlyFans is still popular?
Because majority of the United States is lonely cunts. With only 10% of the guys actually getting a real pussy.
Go jerk off your Kenny Omega blow-up doll.
I'm by Jungle Boy. You should be big on your pro wrestling. You shouldn't be getting pussy.
Jungle Boy is great in the ring there, John. He's afraid of talking on the mic because he's a bitch.
Okay, Tony Giovanni, if I hear your mark ass again, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to kill myself. I'm out of here. Jim Ross about to jump off the commentary table.
I feel bad for
so
JR.
bad for JR.
JR needs to he needs to go back.
My 17-year-old brother has more muscles than Adam Cole. Yo.
That's fucking sad, bro.
that is beyond the violation. Even though I'm 7, you're 17. I'm still an Attitude Era fan because I watched old Raw and SmackDown pay-per-views and WWE networks and DVD VCRs. How did you get such a collection?
Yeah, God, what the fuck? Like, did your like uncle or something give you? He walks up to you. Hey, Amari, I want you to have all my old VCRs of WWF Raw because I don't want them anymore. You take them.
I want you to watch the Invasion Era. You're watching.
I want you to listen to Vince McMahon say, "Good shit, pal. Yeah.
I want you to hear Vince McMahon say, "I want Undertaker's daughter to get raped by a motorcycle gang." I want you. Don't get me wrong, that was a cool feud with the Undertaker and Vince, but god damn, he said
Also,
that.
Omari, don't forget, there's this guy named Chris Benoit. You'll love him.
What the fuck happened to the
NFL became pussified for sure.
The NFL became pussified and hyper political and
And too
inconsistent play
woke.
calling. Too fucking woke. If it wasn't for the Colin Kaepernick bullshit, we would still be having regular quarterback talk. We wouldn't be having end fucking racism on a football field, even though majority of the players on that league is black anyway.
Yeah, I don't get it. Like I don't understand. I love football. I'll still watch, but there is still that woke behavior for the last 3-4 years since Kaepernick did his bullshit.
I don't get it, and I don't get it either. I mean, this sounds harsh, and this is coming from a black man. So you might be thinking that this is coming from an ignorant, because I wasn't always born in urban parts of society or some shit. I mean, I did live in parts of Queens that was a bit more safe, but there were some unsafe parts of it. But yeah, they only air one or two police shootings on a black guy once on national TV. That doesn't happen. That happens a lot, right? You're not really pushing over a case for that to be a purpose over smoking drugs, because accidents do a lot to kill people than a simple cop killing a black guy for that to make sure everybody in the universe is stopped. You're not making a fucking case, and I don't care if this makes me a heartless piece of shit. There is more dangerous parts in this world than a crooked cop killing a poor man.
I agree. I mean, I think there's more important issue. Now, I'm not saying it's not important, but there are issues that should be talked about instead of a criminal getting killed.
Yeah, I mean, Superman. This is like when Superman thought, "Let's get rid of all the guns," and Flash looked at him like a fucking dumbass. Okay, you want to get rid of all the guns? You need to get rid of all the smoke crimes. What about arrest everybody that smokes?
Yeah.
Arrest everybody who pollutes.
There's no freedom anymore.
You don't do that. You can't even get your own piece of your mind on social media. It's supposed to be a public service for everybody to open their mind and show an open conversation. But as soon as you do that, somebody has a different view than you, they automatically cancel whatever your belief is.
Because to them, it's not valid.
These are the same people that think in this modern age, in 2021, when we are the most free country, when we are one of the most privileged countries in the planet, somehow people are wanting fucking communism, that got millions of Russians starved, production and economy to be fucked up for years.
Because people don't know what they want. They go along with the crowd.
Odd utopia of equality and not knowing the risks of that.
It's simple. Just do your research. Then you'll find out what you truly want.
They don't do their research because they look at videos. They don't read books because they think books be like, history books in high schools. They don't care about black people. What the fuck are you reading about black people?
Those fucking books were made like 30, 40 years ago, you fucking idiot.
They have more education than what you have reading over your phone. Even though you can look up almost everything on your phone, you're looking up Mia Khalifa throwbacks.
Mia Khalifa, let's be real, I think she's overrated as a porn star.
Yeah, she can't take black dick. I'm joking.
She can't. She's always choking her. Stupid bitch! You call yourself a porn star? You can't take this.
Bitch, swallow it.
You can't take this 11-inch cock in your mouth. Come the fuck on, dude.
Wait, why are we critiquing? Why are we critiquing?
I'm gonna be like a smark. I don't think her Gok 3000 is up to par.
Yo, her throat game has no work rate. Yo,
she's cute, but Summer Rae, for sure.
She's cute, but she has her tits look like tortellini. Her
Yeah,
tits look
fucking
too
Mia
fake.
Khalifa's tits are like objectively huge, but they're also fake as fuck.
Like, do
So
you remember like how hot chicks looked like 10 years before? Like 2010s hot chicks look different from like early 2010s look different from late 2010s hot chicks. Like their asses used to be like fairly sized. Now like you see white chicks with bigger asses now for no apparent reason.
you know what? My favorite porn star. So everybody here wants to know. Oh, I guarantee nobody wants to know this, but if everybody's probably wondering in their seats right now, oh, who's your favorite porn star, buddy?
Oh
I
no.
will tell you, and DST can answer this question as well. I've always
No.
been a fan of this chick called Alexis Texas.
Mine used to be Riley Reid until she made that rap video of her saying the N word. All because you suck black. All because you suck black dick doesn't mean you get to say it.
Now, my favorite male performer is the GOAT, bald boy Johnny Sins, boy.
Johnny Sins. Hey, if he can be successful in content creating, streaming, and dicking down bitches, that guy's the GOAT. That guy's goated. That guy is goated. You can't be good. You can't be a streamer and say you get good pussy at the same time.
Fucking
Nobody
Destructor
says
says he's a fucking draw. I guarantee if I had Johnny Sins in a stream, I'd have over 1,000 viewers.
I mean, female viewers.
Oh yeah, we'd be talking about gay wrestling, and they're like, "I want to see his cock."
Fuck it. Do it for the content. Flash the fans, Johnny.
Johnny would literally we'd be talking about like Finn Balor. Johnny's like, "Oh yeah, I love his work rate," and I'd be like, "Fuck you, dude. Just show
Because
the fucking chick. Go show the chicks your fucking dick for a second."
I'm sorry, Jonathan Hayes. I know you had a question. Give me a second. Same as the NBA. I think this also correlates with the NFL question from Sonic the Hedgehog earlier.
But not as bad as the NFL, in my opinion.
I mean, at least it didn't put equality on their fucking jerseys. The NFL did.
Facts. Sure.
What the? Yeah, LeBron James can't shut the fuck up. Most NBA players can't shut the fuck up. NBA culture is worse than baseball culture. I'd rather stick with hockey than see NBA players. And don't get me wrong, I hoop. I still hoop. I like playing basketball. I don't mind going to the gym and hooping after a good workout. But whenever I hear about another player trading over a team, it doesn't make me feel that reliant on still supporting that team.
Yeah, I mean when Deshaun Jackson and Shady McCoy and fucking Jeremy Maclin were traded, I still like them as players.
I forgot how good your Eagles team used to be. Oh man.
Yeah, those were like the glory days besides 04.
With Michael Vick. Don't forget Kevin Cobb, kids.
Kevin Cobb was so fucking ass. I wanted to feed him to a fucking pool full of piranhas and watch his body float around as they eat it. For fuck's sake.
I might be a bit old. This used to be the team I remember with the Eagles because I think I'm a bit older than you. If you remember Brian Westbrook, Jeremiah Trotter, Donovan McNabb.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah,
that's my team. Eagles that's my team right there, buddy.
Yeah, I think that was 04.
04, the Super Bowl team with T.O., fucking Brian Dawkins, Freddie Mitchell. Wait, was Freddie Mitchell still on the team? I think he was. Donovan McNabb, Westbrook.
Fucking beast.
Brian Dawkins is my favorite player of all time.
He was an animal. Who had the in the current NFL? Who is the most comparison to Brian Dawkins? I think people still think it's Jabril Peppers or something.
I think it's Minkah Fitzpatrick.
Yeah, he got a comparison. Street Profits against fucking.
I think the Minkah Fitzpatrick is probably he's not as hard enough as a hitter, but as an athlete, I think he's with Dawkins there for sure.
I think he's just a more consistent ball hawk. He isn't much of a physical backfielder. I'm not seeing as much as how he did last season when he was traded from Miami to Pittsburgh.
Actually, I have a better comparison. I know this dude's retired, but the closest thing to Brian Dawkins in the modern NFL is Cam Chancellor.
I knew you were going to say that. I knew you were going to say Cam Chancellor. Yeah, I think you're right. Like the physicality coming out of him, he's more aggressive whenever it comes to the backfield. I like Cam Chancellor.
I think he was a great player in his prime. I think he was great.
Some bullshit with his brother.
Yeah, I always thought he was better than Earl Thomas.
I'm kind of in the same boat with you in that way. Earl Thomas, I would have him pulling up in strong safety.
Yeah, a free safety was perfect for fucking Chancellor because he could hit.
Okay, back on Jonathan Hayes' question. I'm sorry that we were in huge football nerd shit before.
Deal with it.
Thoughts on thoughts on Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre has the potential to be a decent star in WWE. I just don't think they're booking him right. He looks like he has the ambition. He does have a good like baby face or heel look. But I feel they need to get that bullshit kilt off of him.
Yeah, I mean, I understand it's his fucking culture and all that stuff, but you're making him too stereotypical. Come on. I think he should go back to being a hybrid of like the Scottish psychopath, but change some things up to where he's more brutal. Why are you calling him a psychopath? You know what he should do? He should be able to bring the sword out there, and he brings it in the ring and almost stabs somebody with it. That's some cool shit.
Almost stab somebody or try to maul people. I wouldn't.
Yeah, be like, I'm gonna come down to that ring and cut your throat open or some bullshit like that.
Yeah, Jonathan Hayes. We know who Evan Bourne is. We still remember him. Everybody only remember him because he flops like a fucking filter fish every bump, and he comes around, and he's only relevant because he got RKO'd by Orton that one fucking time.
I was literally about to say that's the only thing people know about him. They don't know about Air Boom.
No one gives a shit about Air Boom.
Air Boom's work rate was up to par.
No one gives a shit about his matches that he had back on ECW, and then
AEW.
Or a gay EW where he tags with a one of Top Flight, and his fucking brother was there. And when he was on Impact, he's just another midget, and he wasn't even the best part of Ring of Honor.
Very true. Just another generic. He's Ricochet before Ricochet.
You're right. Okay,
except that he didn't finger his asshole.
Oh, jeez. Must do it with a blunt. Thoughts on LaDainian Tomlinson, LT from the Chargers?
Oh, what a legend! Top 10 running back of all time.
Top 10, absolutely. His combo with Drew Brees in the Chargers, that shit was. And I remember the ESPN commercials.
Now, did he play with Phillip Rivers as well?
I think a few seasons before he got traded away and became a bit of a journeyman.
Still a legend though. I think he has over 1,300 all-purpose yards. That should get him in the Hall of Fame.
Oh my god, yeah, that's gotta.
Now check this out. Fucking LaShawn McCoy has 15,000 total all-purpose yards.
Yeah, it's no. Shockingly, yeah, the Damian Tomlinson 13,000 all-purpose yards. Oh
wow.
My god! And he's been a 3-time All-Pro.
That's pretty good.
With a 5-time Pro Bowler. I think it's the same thing as a Pat Willis when he was on the 49ers.
Oh man, what untapped potential, dude! That dude
because of the fucking injuries.
He would have been a Hall of Famer first ballot if he didn't retire.
Oh man,
Patrick Willis and even Navarro Bowman was good.
Stop reminding me when we had a good defense.
Do you remember Alden Smith when he was good too?
Yeah, and his rap sheet.
Yeah, seems about right. Super Bowl predictions.
Everybody's gonna keep asking about this. Nobody's been looking like a consistent threat other than the Buccaneers.
So I have 2 predictions here for the NFC.
All right.
It's either the Cowboys or the fucking Packers. And you could throw Arizona in there too, but I'm not too sure. And then for the NFC, for the AFC, it's either the Bucks or the fucking the Bucks or the Titans. For the NFC, you could throw the Rams in there too. So replace the Cowboys with the Rams.
I'm kind of betting on the Bucks and it can be the Titans. I mean, the Titans, I like their offense, but it seems like they just lack a receiving core. I mean, when they signed Julio Jones, I thought he was going to be the best option ever. And then they have close games against the fucking Saints without Drew Brees.
And the Buck. Did you see the Bucks lost to the fucking Redskins?
Yeah,
Dude,
that was a shocker.
20.
Yeah, I
I
was
think
up.
what was it, 29-14 or some bullshit like that. Brady threw 2 interceptions. God, he looked terrible that game. He looked off.
Oh man. Yeah. Oh my
Falcons
God.
are.
I had to pull up the old 2012 squad. Squad. Carlos Rogers, Terrell Brown, Navarro Bowman, Patrick Willis, Dante Whitner. Remember him? I think he was a Pro Bowler for a bit. Justin
Oh,
Smith. He was on the same line with Alden Smith.
he
People
was
kept
actually
making
pretty
jokes.
good. I think he
Yeah,
made
he
a
was
Pro
really
Bowl
good.
or two.
Yeah, he made I think he made 2 or 3. C.J. Spillman. Oh my God, Ray McDonald's and Ted Ginn. Okay, they're just showing the offense now.
But you still had
Yeah, we
Frank
had
Gore. You had
Mario
fucking.
Manningham for a season. Michael Crabtree,
Did you have Moss as well?
Vernon Davis. Yeah, we had Randy Moss.
I don't
I
know if he
wanted
played too well.
Santana
I'm not.
Moss.
No, Santana Moss was on the Redskins, I believe.
Yeah, with of course, rest in peace, the ankle of Robert Griffin III. Show our respect.
I still don't think he would have been a top 15 quarterback in the league.
I mean, I felt like he would have been a memorable quarterback, so I wouldn't say that. He did have an arm for such a dual threat position. I don't think he was better than Andrew Luck that was in the same draft class.
You know who was a dual threat, who had a great arm, like that threw like a great ball?
Who?
Michael Vick.
Oh my God! It took him a while
That
to get a
dude's
better arm.
fucking arm, dude. Holy fuck! What a
This is
great.
coming from the Eagles fan that Michael Vick is a good quarterback.
No, I would say as an like pure arm strength, he had a great arm, but accuracy, man, that dude was hit or miss, dude.
Yeah. DST, your 49ers beat my Falcons. Yeah, I watched the whole game, man. I watched the whole game. Julio Jones was getting backed out of the field, and it was a good offensive back and forth. Don't get me wrong. That was with Roddy White, Tony Gonzalez, and Julio Jones when he was young, with Matt Ryan. I think Michael Turner was there. It was a good
that was a great Falcon. That was a great Falcons team, dude. I remember
Falcons
that
were
Falcons
a consistent
team.
contender. People had massive hope for Matt Ryan, and he was still a great quarterback even until then.
I think Matt Ryan is. I think his career, he's been a pretty decent quarterback his entire career. I mean, he won an MVP.
He's won an MVP, been in the Super Bowl, and he's technically been the most achieving quarterback for the Falcons organization. So he's going to Canton either way. I mean,
it's probably going to take him a while to get in, but he will get into Canton. That's for sure.
It sucks though that that his career has kind of fallen off. With even though he's been getting Kyle Pitts and Jerry Jeudy's still there, isn't he?
Jerry Jeudy, I think so as well. Yeah, I mean they have Kyle Pitts. They have
Riley Ridley.
Yeah, Calvin Ridley is there. I'm trying to think.
Austin Hooper.
Brandon says, and speaking of Michael Vick, just imagine if he never got arrested and stayed a Falcons his entire career. Would have been a memorable quarterback, that's for sure. Even more memorable than he is now.
And plus, if he retired, would have been signed to Petco or some shit.
I'm so stuck. But one thing about Vic was, if he stayed a Falcon, you still have to worry about injuries, though. Dude could never stay healthy, bro.
Yeah, because he always had to roll over the play. They weren't really relying most of the offense over the O-line, and they only had like the bare minimum of a receiving core, other than if you guys remember Cortland Finnegan.
I remember Cortland Finnegan. I remember that guy. He was decent.
I mean, he put up decent stats. He was the best option they had. He was like, what, 6'3", 6'4"?
A 6'4" white dude, wide receiver, dude. That guy was pretty decent for his time. I only remember him because I was playing Madden 25 yesterday for some reason, and I saw him on the Madden 25 all team for some reason. I was like, why is
all team?
Why is he here?
Oh, by the way, back on Brandon the Jobber's comment from before involving, we also beat the Packers in the wild card round with that bullshit run from Kaepernick that won us the game.
I remember that shit.
Oh
wow.
My God, that's so many good memories.
Could you imagine next year? That's gonna be the 10-year anniversary of that shit.
Oh what? Oh no! Don't kill me. That's what we're gonna remember. And
the
then
glory days, man.
and then after we lost the 2013 NFC title game, everything went to shit.
I mean, you had that. When did you guys go to the Super Bowl? 2019 again? Was it 2019 with Garoppolo or 2020?
20.
I think it was 2019. 2020? Okay. Did you guys?
2019 was the Rams and Patriots.
Didn't you guys only lose by a field goal?
Yeah.
Fuck.
It's always shortcoming for us. That's our second loss since 2013 Super Bowl, where we lost to the fucking.
You guys were favored in that Super Bowl too. I'm pretty sure you guys were like a 3-point favorite in that game.
Yeah, we lost by 3 points. How about that?
Fucking some BS right there. I wish the 49ers would have won that. I mean, I'm glad Ray Lewis got a ring and all, but if Patrick Willis got a ring, he would have been a first ballot Hall of Famer, even with only 5 years in the league, or like 5 prime years.
Nobody wants to remember that fucking Joe Flacco won a ring and he's still not going to the Hall of Fame.
No, he's not. He'll make the Falcons Hall of Fame, sure. The Ravens.
Yeah, you're in the Ravens Hall of Fame. Congratulations. Wait, what? I thought I was going to Canton. No, you going to Can't. Get in.
You're going to the fucking retirement home. You look like you work at the. He looks like he works as a. He would be a perfect Walmart greeter.
Oh shit!
All right, my name's Joe Flacco. Can I see your receipt, sir?
You're gonna be sitting next to Trent Dilfer. Shut the fuck up and go to ESPN.
People are saying Trent Dilfer should be in the Hall of Fame for fucking winning a Super Bowl. The dude was a perennial fucking backup for his entire career. Go away. That's like people are saying Nick Foles should be in the Eagles Hall of Fame. No, fuck that.
Yeah, but Falcons, they had a valid offense. Not 2016 when Matt Ryan won league MVP. When they were at 2012 was a valid offense.
And you had Roddy White in his prime still.
Tony Gonzalez.
Julio Jones just started off. Tony Gonzalez was still in his prime.
Over 1,000 yards for Julio Jones. The guy was a beast.
Matt Ryan was coming into his own, becoming an elite quarterback.
Mike Cox.
That was a great team.
I think their defense was the problem, though, because we were letting a lot of yards.
Yeah, I mean, even if they made the Super Bowl, I don't think they would have won.
I mean,
their defense.
Yeah, John Abraham and William Moore. I mean, your backfield was okay, but you guys had nobody in. You guys had nobody to pressure. Vance Walker, Chris Hope, Pierre. What the fuck is? Yeah, Chris Hope. You'll ever get to get a tackle for loss? What is this?
He hopes he'll get in the backfield.
Oh my god, dude! Come on. That was the issue. We could be talking about, because I'm not gonna watch Alpha Academy against fucking Street Profits on TV. Wait, let's go back.
Why is that on my TV screen?
Yeah, I think the Niners are still up in the lead right now. Okay, and Chicago Bulls just absolutely decimated the Clippers. Like
neither of your teams blew a 25-point lead. I feel because you know why the Falcons blew that lead? Because they were playing man coverage the entire game.
They were playing man coverage and they were doing weak offensive play calling. Like when you have a 25-point lead, control the clock.
Run the fucking ball.
Run the ball. Devontae Freeman was an all-pro that sees like a Pro Bowler.
And they had Tevin Coleman still. So if you needed some speed, give it to Tevin Coleman.
They had a good running depth. Why did they fuck that up? You guys went 10-6 the next year, and then you guys have been mediocre ever since.
Yeah, they fired Dan Quinn because he didn't do anything for their franchise.
Yeah, Dan Quinn, isn't he on the Giants now? As a coordinator?
I think Giants defensive coordinator for sure.
Oh, rest in peace, Dan Quinn. You're getting fucking fired. I mean, let's go over. I mean, I think they had a better defense than they did 4 seasons prior. Who did they have?
I thought the Giants had a decent defense.
No, I'm talking about the Falcons defense in 2016.
Oh, the Falcons. Okay, they had Keanu Neal, Deion Jones, Grady Jarrett.
I remember Keanu Neal got stiff-armed the shit out of this season. I think it was last season.
They had Asante. Wait, no. They had what the fuck is that one dude's name? Desmond Trufant, I think.
Vic Beasley, I remember him.
Vic Beasley he led the NFL in sacks that year and hasn't been shit since.
Adrian Claiborne, Desmond Trufant. Yeah, didn't Beasley went to the Titans and then didn't do anything since then?
Yeah, I think so. I haven't really followed his career.
And Dwight Freeney, too. Yeah, old-ass Dwight Freeney.
He wasn't as dominant as he used to be on the Colts because he wasn't in his prime anymore.
I remember in high school, many people tried to rip him off because of his spin move ability, and that was it. And y'all I
think he should go to Canton. He has over 130 sacks.
Yeah, he should be over to Canton not that long. I think it's possibly going to take under 10 years for him to go to Canton.
Yeah, but I mean, there's other players I could think that could get in ahead of him. I mean, if it took fucking Randy Moss that long to get in the Hall of Fame, then shit. I mean, Randy Moss was a first ballot, though.
Yeah, y'all had Austin Hooper, and then you – I'm sorry, it sounds like that, though. Mohamed Sanu, that was a good second option to Julio Jones. Taylor Gabriel, the undersized slot receiver.
Still had Devin Hester on kickoffs.
Taven, oh my God, really? And of course, Devontae Freeman and Taven Coleman as your dual option run threats.
And their offensive line was pretty solid too.
Yeah, many people even I think Urinating Tree, if you know him, he thought that they were more of a favorite because Tom Brady was aging and their offense wasn't really that threatening. And guess what? For the first three quarters, the Falcons were really fucking up the Patriots.
They were. I mean, weren't they up 27-3 or whatever?
Don't bring that up if there's a Falcons fan here. They're possibly going to get PTSD.
Get over it.
Oh my God! Yeah,
I've had people tell me to get out of the past. How about you get out of the past, buddy?
You got out of the past. Yo, imagine every time a Patriots fan you talk shit oh we're rebuilding now. It's like Shaquille O'Neal when he talks shit on Charles Barkley's career and he's like, Google me, Chuck. Google me, Chuck. Look how many rings I got, Chuck. Look how many rings.
I will say Charles Barkley is a Hall of Fame player. What a great player he was, dude.
Yeah, but swallow your pride and go on 2K. No one gives a shit that you get paid. You're going to be in a video game.
Facts. You'll get royalties, buddy. You'll get royalties from there. Your sponsors, TNT, the NBA.
And plus, you're already getting commercials without that anyway, so what's the point?
He had his own fucking show.
Yeah, well, you have your own charisma, Charles Barkley. You don't need to get paid all because it's a fucking video game that children play. I would have won the Super Bowl if Dan Quinn and the Cowboys offensive coordinator.
What? I don't get that.
Wait, I do not get that, Brandon Jobber.
I would have won that Super Bowl, and Dan Quinn is the Cowboy. Oh,
it's the Cowboys. Okay.
So you would have won that Super Bowl, and Dan Quinn is with the Cowboys. Okay.
If Dan Quinn, I think you meant if Dan Quinn was the Cowboys defensive coordinator.
Is he actually with Dallas right now? I think he is.
Yeah, Dan Quinn. I think I saw him before. And Dan Quinn, the Cowboys raped the shit out of the Falcons the other night. 45-3. Holy fucking shit.
Michael Finley. That's a name I haven't heard in a fucking minute.
Oh, that makes me feel old. Michael Finley from the Mavs.
He was good at one point. I just don't really remember too much about his career. I know wasn't he a wide receiver?
That's cap. Stop the cap, Brandon. Job. Stop the cap.
Yeah, you do. Why are you still talking about it, Brandon?
No, you don't have to bring it up if you don't ignore. Okay, what's this whole thing with Zelina Vega with the fake British accent?
Fuck's sake, Zelina Vega thinks she's God's gift to fucking Earth. Oh my God!
You look like a 12-year-old Latina. Shut the fuck up, Zelina. You're with
and
a hot topic.
You're also into that fucking Blackcraft evil shit. So
you possibly complain that you still have a bad boy phase, even though most of the bad boys that you're with are allegedly DM 16-year-olds. Okay, so we've been utilizing unique run plays for a majority. Thank you, Shanahan. Now it's 21-7. We're up by 2 touchdowns, baby.
Let's fucking go.
I want this whole Rams thing to stop. Like, stop thinking all because you sign has-beens that get injured. And Odell Beckham hasn't had a good season since 2016.
I mean, Stafford hasn't been too bad for them.
Yeah. Stafford has been consistent in this combination with Cooper Kupp. He's been great.
Is Cooper Kupp still considered like the best receiver in the NFL right now?
Yeah, I think he's went already 10 receiving touchdowns already this season.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
oh my god.
Guy's playing like a fucking monster. Yeah, I would pull up that clip that I think Montrezl Harrell said to Luka Doncic. Bitch ass white boy just scored a touchdown.
Yeah, but fucking Luka Doncic is way better than Montrezl Harrell. Who the fuck is Montrezl Harrell?
I mean, I find him a good hustle player. Like,
but he's not as good as. Is he better than Luka? No. No fucking way.
That was my microphone. I'm sorry. What, you speak your messages or some shit? That was my microphone. I'm sorry. Dan Quinn is now the Cowboys defensive coordinator. Okay.
Wait, Brandon, so you laughed when your team lost? Are you a Falcons fan or what? I don't get it.
That's kind of fucked up, dude.
That's fucked. Why would you laugh about your team losing to the Super Bowl?
It's either you knew your team was going to choke, because we know back in the 60s you guys were notable for choking, even losing to the Broncos back in '99.
I mean, the 1977 Falcons had one of the best defensive ever, and they still didn't make. I don't think they made the Super Bowl that year.
Oh God. No, what was that called? The Dirty Birds, or the late '90s was called the Dirty Birds?
Fuck, I forgot what. I think the Dirty Birds were 77, and I forgot what the fucking the Falcons were called something. I don't fucking know. Here, I'll look it up real quick. Because they were.
I want to go over Odell Beckham's fucking stats real quick, because Odell has been inconsistent. He goes 50% off completions, then he goes 60% over completions to a 30%. And that was only 2 straight games he ever had 2 decent games, and he still hasn't even caught a touchdown.
Yeah, they were called. Okay, so the 90s Falcons were called the Dirty Birds. Okay.
Yeah, Vega been back in WWE since her whole fake ass union thing she wants to do with WWE, until she got signed back because she possibly tried to attempt to deep throat Vince McMahon while giving an apology speech like Drake Maverick at the same time.
Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna leave this stream for a second. I have to use the bathroom.
Go ahead, man. You want me to put you backstage? Oh, no, man. Did that himself. Okay, so currently both shows are in commercial, so we can have a source of optimism that slowly dies when you hear that the fucking Survivor Series is this Sunday, and they're still doing these shitty Pizza Hut commercials with this fat fuck, silverback gorilla looking motherfucker that's eating stuffed crust pizza backwards just so he can eat the cheese first like a fat ass. Oh, okay. That's enough of me getting upset off pizza. But yeah, Odell Beckham deserved to get released. I feel like even if there was much trade value, even though he's only played like 6 games and has been inconsistent over receptions without a TD, it'll be weird to think if there's any trade value with a guy with this ability, even though he's like 5'11" and he hasn't put up any numbers while being near his 30s. Yeah, he's near his 30s. That's gonna be tough to find any value in that over a trade. So, kind of a smart decision for them to release Odell. I laugh when we lost to the Cowboys. Brandon Jobber, you got a problem? Like I'm not trying to be like I don't judge, but you got a problem or some shit. What's with you laughing at failure? That's bad. When your favorite team loses, it's bad. You were talking about this season when you guys lost to the Cowboys? You guys got fucking massacred. You guys got Like that's just awful. I don't know how people be thinking. Grid splits in 1978. Dirty Birds was 1998. Okay. Thanks for clearing that up with me. So currently, if we're looking over the records right now while we're looking at the WWE, if the Niners pick this up, they'll go 4-5. That really wouldn't help the record because both teams are over 5 wins already. But that will still keep them their third place spot, while the Seahawks now hold 3-6 after getting shut out 17-0 against the fucking Packers. That is just absolutely atrocious. And the current division leaders are the Kansas City Chiefs, still for the AFC West. It used to be LA until they started playing bad football. The Tennessee Titans in 8-2, good record. Baltimore Ravens, the Buffalo Bills, somehow, the Dallas Cowboys, the Green Bay Packers, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Arizona Cardinals coming off 8-2 after, even though they got upsetted against the Panthers. With Cam Newton only have 1 touchdown. I don't know how you guys get shut out 31-10. I don't know how that happens, bro. And of course, the WWE, Sunday Night Football, Chargers, Steelers, and now they're giving me Rhea Ripley, Carmella after we just had Nikki ASHIT against Carmella. Like anybody cares about this match. And most of the feud with this bullshit is just, oh, you're making fun of my tag team partner. And we don't like you. That's the feud. They have such childlike feuds with these women, and none of them look like fucking stars. And they have like Zelina Vega playing princess, even though she gets no benefits championship wise doing this. So what's the point of doing this if she's going to lose inconsistently? Like you can't do anything with these heel characters, bro, and it's kind of sad. Oh god. I'm joking. We can't add him back. He's possibly still in the bathroom. So of course, if you guys are watching the Monday Night Football game, how you guys are feeling about the game? Feel like the Rams are missing something? I know John Jay's possibly enjoying himself. Shout out to him. He's a San Francisco 49er YouTuber, big Niner fan from the Bay, and it's cool. Yeah, Kyler Murray's been hurt for 2 to 3 weeks now, and they've only won 1 game without Kyler Murray so far. Colt McCoy's playing for him. Nice. Colt McCoy. He's still in the league. Oh my god. Carmelo with that awful, like, bedazzled reckoning mask. And oh god, Nikki ASHIT got that dumbass, weak, like sort of fat ass. And that's the only reason why people still like the suit. It looks so weird. What children want to be these characters? I don't get it. Like you just have a tall dyke beating up some llama face bitch on TV, and they have no character. Oh, and she smacked the back. Oh my gosh, she smacked the back. I can write better Monday Night Raw while drunk. You can do it while drunk and high and losing half your brain, Brandon the Jobber. I don't think anybody could fuck up making a good TV show. I'm not saying that that's to say that we can make a better product than Raw, but they gotta understand, like, not a lot of people are just gonna just see pro wrestling and think they're satisfied watching that. That's why WWE is failing to garner a consistent audience now. If you're hearing that they do a 1.3, Vince McMahon deserves a DP, not a death threat like those like Street Fighter punches. This match is still going. So it's obvious that Carmella is not taken seriously. So why is this match going over 10 minutes? And she goes for that dumb super kick that never looks painful. She's gonna do it again. And 1, 2, no! You can see the fans like bare minimum of looking like she has a custom TikTok mask in her face. What a kick to the face by Carmella Money. I'm gonna die. So we're showing back to the LA Rams and San Francisco 49ers game where we're still up by a touchdown off of 2nd and 9. It is the Niners' possession. You see Aaron Donald. Oh my God, you ruined Russell Wilson's MVP season. You broke his finger. And that means he has more time with his disrespectful wife, guys. Come on, stick to the program here. Garoppolo. And he shoots it up short. That's going to be at least a gain of 3 over to Jennings. Is that Jennings or Jenkins? I know that we are a bit we've been having this issue for a few seasons now, and we've been having an issue with injuries. But we still have a reasonable offense to still be effective. And it's let me hear what Zelina Vega is saying. Why is she still trying to speak in British? Nikki ASH looks like a 9-year-old. Oh my God. You know, why can't she just behave like that bitch from Alice in Wonderland, the queen? Execute him! Execute him! Like something like that. Like at least it's over the top. I'd rather watch that just seeing Zelina Vega, like a short ass Latina fake an accent while still jobbing out to Nikki ASH. Like nobody wants to fucking see that. Oh, okay. You're gonna be off, Brandon the Jobber. Thanks for coming in, bro, and thanks for some of the good questions, bro. Oh, you back?
Yep.
Okay.
What did I miss?
Nothing much. We still have a bit of a first down for New York. I mean, for San Francisco. Deebo Samuels with 1 touchdown. And he's been having the most grabs of the game so far.
Good. I mean, I like Deebo Samuel. I think he's talented.
Fuck. Oh. Was it? So is Adam Pierce turning heel or some shit?
Why should I care?
I don't. Adam Pierce has the charisma of I don't know, Magic Johnson's son.
Paint. He's like watching paint dry.
No, it's like watching paint dry faster.
Yeah, for real.
Stop doing the too sweet sign. You don't know who Triple H is. You don't know who he is personally. He's like, oh, you're from the Indies. You're like, come here, kid. You want to work here? I'm 36. Shut up. Work here.
I know you from the Indies, buddy.
I know you from the Indies, buddy. I saw you drop kick some Japanese child. He's a grown man. He's a child.
He's a grown. Yeah, you're Japanese. You're Kenny Omega, fucking 60, 90 people in the ring and shit.
Booker T's African accent is better than Zelina Vega's. What you mean? I don't hear Booker T's British accent. Kevin Blowens versus Finn Balor is coming out next on Monday night. Rah!
You got the Demon Finn Balor versus the fat ass Kevin Owens next on Raw.
Well, Kevin, we don't mind you being a bit heavy, top heavy, but what about you eat some salad so you can gain some muscle? Salad, go fuckers!
Buddy, where's the chocolate cake backstage first?
Oh God, I just don't like how Kevin Owens always feels like he can come aggressive even though he's built like wrestling Jesus. I don't know how you can do that.
He tries to present himself as a star, yet you look like a smark in the front row. You look like Son of Sofa.
Like he comes around like he looks like an introvert. He doesn't look like a pro wrestler. That guy does not look like he can be an over the top character. He looks like after Monday Night Raw, he's like, oh, I can't wait to just go on the road.
Could you imagine if Twitter was around back then and you saw Stone Cold just post pictures of his fucking cat all over his Twitter?
Oh my fucking god, I'll kill myself.
I don't get it. Like Kevin Owens, like, dude, you should be like what Joe Gacy is.
Joe Gacy has a gimmick, and it looks like he can utilize that for social media.
Yeah, he was getting mainstream attention, bro. They were talking about him on Fox News.
Kyle Shanahan looks like he used to be a racist. I don't know. It's possibly on the hat. It's on the 49ers trucker hat, even though you guys live in California.
Sonic says, Adam Pearce is so boring. At least I have charisma. I was talking about when he was King Booker. Oh.
Adam Pearce didn't even make it through TNA. So that shows how much lack of charisma he has if he can't even make it through TNA.
Apparently he's a 4-time NWA heavyweight champion.
Oh my god! The NWA title, didn't Colt Cabana beat him for that shit? He's a jobber. No one cares.
Well, Adam Pearce is legit because he won 4 fake titles.
You wanna stop saying that shit like that makes you want a prop. Stop saying that means you deserve to be in another company or a bigger company, all because you want a prop. Like the same thing if you were if you tried to make it to the NFL when you make it to a D-list minor league, like you won the Ultimate Arena Super Mega Championship because you got 2 air hump tackles. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Do you think that's gonna be enough? No. You think that's gonna be enough? Like how much you draw for NWA? How much? What viewership did you get while you were champion?
People are stupid, bro. They don't know what they want.
No one's gonna say, "Oh well, you had great matches with Homicide, pal," and I think you had a great match with Banner. Oh, I think you were gonna be a perfect fit in WWE.
Oh, you know what, pal? You were great in TNA. You're gonna be amazing in the main roster.
He wasn't even in TNA.
You weren't even. I bet you Triple H was like, you were held down at TNA. You're gonna be a huge star up here.
Al Snow with a schizophrenic gimmick could have got over as an authority figure more than Adam Pearce.
Al Snow is a legend. Everybody who says he's not.
He is. Look at him. He's doing well for himself. Unpopular opinion. 2000 is a really good year, but I really feel like it's overrated as the best Attitude Era year. 1998, 1999 is better. I feel like the Attitude Era started to decline after Russo.
That's just true because after that they used up the rest of Russo's scripts, and then you saw the decline of the show.
Absolutely. I mean, you can see them using over scripts. They were more match marky. Even though 2000 was a good year, don't get me wrong.
It was way better than anything we have now. Not even close.
Other than WrestleMania 2000, I think people can remember the main event of every match in 2000. The main event of every pay-per-view in 2000.
It was just It was just a memorable show.
Like I remember, like what made a WWE. What was the best of WWF? Because my brother, like he watched the compilations, like because they were showing the vignettes of every main event, and like they were being like. The Iron Man match with Triple H and The Rock, or Steve Austin coming in The Rock's corner after Steve Austin came back from the injury, or Steve Austin wanted revenge on Rikishi for No Mercy for last year running him over, or a 6-man tag involving Triple H, Vince, and Shane, and Kane, Undertaker, and The Rock, and whoever pins the other tag team first gets a shot on the WWF Championship. Everything consisted of drama. Everything made you had to watch the show. Everything also made you want to buy the pay-per-view.
True. It was definitely a good year. You can't say it wasn't because you'd look ignorant as fuck if you said that. It was a great year. Memorable year.
And that's coming off the core product. Vince is just going over the buys that he's coming over from worldwide tours and his streaming and his streaming revenue, and of course what he's making off his public shares and sponsorships. You're not hearing any financial benefits that he's pulling over from his core product anymore.
Yeah, I mean, he's making the real fact is the reason why WWE is making a shit ton of money is because they're deals and they're still selling merch and shit.
Yeah, so, Vince is it that Amari? I'm sorry, Amari. I mean, you want me to? I've always questioned why you wanted me to do an overrated on Vince when he's literally been he's literally the life support of WWE. Without Vince, there wouldn't be any WWE.
I would say as a businessman, he's essential, but he is out of touch.
He is out of touch creatively what to do, but if
for sure, but as a businessman, as a leader, you can't knock him. You can knock him as a creative mind for sure, but as a business dude, no way.
If you're telling me that you can make still a multi-billion-dollar grossing in net worth for your business while it's a declining product, while in your mid-70s,
I think that's pretty impressive.
That's fucking impressive for a tycoon like Vince, and buying over most of his competition, and all of his mid-carders going over to another company and they're not doing as good. Vince has nothing to threat even after he dies.
Yeah, that's not. How is that Vince's fault if they can't do well in another company? I never understood that shit.
They're not making fucking money, and plus, most of them leaving is over a selfish criteria or just them bitching.
Yeah, for real.
Fuck.
If you want to be honest with yourselves, that's why.
People say 1999 was the worst year for the Attitude Era because it was too storyline heavy.
Give me a break.
What?
Give me a break.
So you're saying they need more core wrestling to make a... People watch the fucking show for the storylines. What you mean?
Not for fucking in-ring work rate. Get the fuck out of here with that shit.
No one's going to say... I want to see... who's that redhead jobber from WWF? He used to be part of the light heavyweight division.
I forgot.
I've Dean Malenko versus fucking Eddie Guerrero.
Ew.
Ew.
I mean, ew.
Don't get me wrong. Those two good in-ring guys, especially Eddie Guerrero, that got more of a character when he came to WWF.
Eddie Guerrero should have never been a main eventer, though.
He never should have. If it wasn't for the brand split, he wouldn't be a.
The reason he was a main eventer was because SmackDown literally had no other good stars for him, so he had to step in that role, and he failed.
Yeah, 2004 SmackDown was kind of a struggle. Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, he beat Lesnar.
They had to make JBL into a main eventer for God's sakes.
And JBL did way better than Eddie Guerrero in that spot.
Yeah, and Eddie Guerrero when he was champion.
You want to know what the one thing I don't understand is that people, they overrate Guerrero, but Guerrero specifically fucking wanted JBL to take the title off of him because he couldn't handle being a top guy. And so look, where is this Eddie Guerrero fucking overhyping going? I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't. And we're not saying this like Eddie Guerrero sucks. He's still a great character. He's still a beloved character. But
he was a top mid-card heel. That's where he should have been at.
He's a top mid-card heel. Yeah, he had the charisma, but he wasn't a draw.
Yeah, he was never a draw. Even in WCW, he was never a draw.
I mean, yeah, all he had was look up his promo with the bullshit coffee when he was turning to the LWO. He was saying, Eric Bischoff, you can stick this job up your you-know-what. And I don't give a you-know-what. He's literally saying that. He's literally saying you-know-what. He's literally saying that to Spencer on Monday Nitro. During the peak of the NWO, he's saying, fucking what? You fucking what? You ain't shit, Eddie.
Yeah, for real. I mean, Eddie Guerrero, don't get me wrong, was a top mid-carder, and I think that was the perfect spot for him. But I do think the reason people overrate his career is because, sadly, is because of his death.
Yeah, more people
I hate to say it
than when they're alive.
I hate to say it, but Eddie Guerrero really wasn't that popular when he was a wrestler.
I'm sure. Don't get me wrong. People love him, but
he's not a Hall of Fame talent. No way.
And second, the only reason why Chavo still has fucking jobs at this point is he wouldn't even be hired at a GameStop without hearing, "Hey, weren't you tag team with Eddie Guerrero back on SmackDown? What the fuck?
Oh, aren't you related to Eddie Guerrero?" That's the only reason he's relevant is because he's related, and because he was in a tag team with them.
You're right.
Wait, you brung your girl into a fucking McDonald's for a date? Kill yourself.
Sorry, buddy. I'm a little poor. I gotta save
First
some
of all,
cash.
wait, who's that guy from the current Star Wars movies?
Main character.
The antagonist.
Kylo Ren.
That kid looks like Kylo Ren bringing his Becky Lynch looking ass girlfriend to a date in a McDonald's.
Wait, what?
Yes.
Is there a video we can watch?
No, it's live on commercial. I don't know if they're gonna...
When your girlfriend looks like Becky Lynch, there's a fucking problem.
Oh no.
For fuck's sake.
Someone save me, if you will, to take away. I think I remember all the if you remember a majority of the Ruthless Aggression theme songs for the pay-per-views from Motorhead, Cole, Limp Bizkit, what else? Disturbed did a few. Disturbed did Stricken from their old album
10,000 Fists, baby.
Oh my god. That was a valid album, and that was from New Year's Revolution.
Yeah, didn't they make Stone Cold's returning theme song as well?
Yeah.
That was a great song. I love that shit.
I like Hulk Hogan, but Russo shoot him on his shoot on him was true and funny because Hogan was a major prick backstage. But I still like Hogan, and when he said the end, I'm joking, but and realized his impact on pro wrestling. Yeah.
If let's just put it this way, if Hulk Hogan wasn't a big time star like he was, wrestling would have died a long fucking time ago, buddy.
Long time ago, even with The Rock and Steve Austin, Hogan without his shit, you can't have a household name without Hulk Hogan. Just like you can't have a household name without Michael Jordan.
True.
And there's nothing wrong with that, but whenever it comes to the more iconic shit, Yu-Gi-Oh! Wouldn't be alive right now without Blue Eyes White Dragon and Dark Magician. Like, you need old school shit to still bypass that and Hogan.
Yeah, you need iconic shit. Like, Pokemon wouldn't be anything without Pikachu and Charizard.
And now you're having Rule 34 ruin Pokemon.
Because for fuck's sakes, bro.
No, I'm serious. I have friends of mine, they show me fucked up shit. Like, they find shit on the dark web. And it's like, dude, remember when you collected Pokemon? Yeah, when I was like 9 years old. What are you showing me? Oh, is that a... They show me Baneri, like an old Pokemon. Her evolution form looks... And mind me when I'm saying this, why does she look so more feminine? Why does she have more assets?
Because they're trying to appeal. They're trying to have children be appealed to that, and because
why
of the
they trying to make children? No, you don't do that to children.
It don't matter, bro. They're gonna do what they want to do.
Fuck those kids.
Yeah, fuck them kids. Wrestling. Here's another thing. Wrestling shouldn't appeal to children. Should appeal to adults and teenagers.
Yeah, and guess what? The children are just going to follow suit what the adults do anyway. So that's already profiting why the children should be watching. Should be following what the adults are doing.
The children don't fucking matter. Wrestling is about violence and badasses. That's not for children.
And the irony is, you're targeting something that hypocritically you guys were against anyway. I mean, the media was against anyway. Back in the late 90s, because back in the day where they were scrutinizing shit, they were being like, children are watching this. Yeah, of course.
Why the fuck are you having your child watch professional wrestling knowing that there's violence?
And the irony is people are shaming pro wrestling for doing this when cartoons exist. They scrutinize kids for action figures, for video games, especially GT fucking A, and of course, movies like John
just fuck off for a second. That'd be great.
MCU, fucking hypocrites. I don't get it.
I don't get it either.
I don't think that's ever going to change in the mass media.
No, more than likely not.
And storytelling. New Year's Revolution. Yep. And do you think WWE will ever give Vince Russo and Ed Ferrara credit for saving their company?
No.
I think they'll give them notoriety for being the impact of why the Attitude Era what they were, but as being the savior for the company in the late 90s, no.
I mean, they're not going to mention Vince Russo. They probably would give Ed Ferrara credit, but not. But Vince Russo he's kind of blacklisted, like for WWE to talk about him. So if you're going to give anybody credit, they're going to give it to Ed Ferrara, and they'll never say that they saved that company ever. No fucking way in hell.
I still like Vince Russo. Shout out to the Vince Russo Brown, where the pros are pros, but I think they're just gonna. I think there's a whole blacklist on the pro wrestling business for Vince Russo, all because of his questionable booking ideas. And Jalen Ramsey came off of past deflection.
Oh man, isn't he like the best cornerback in the NFL right now?
Yeah. People were thinking Marlon Humphrey from last year because he got some crazy pass deflections.
Go away.
Didn't stop you guys from getting pimp slapped by the Titans in the first round.
Go get a fucking job.
Every time you guys like get on Lamar Jackson's dick and be like he had the best rookie year as a rushing QB, as a passing QB of Michael Vick. Oh my god! And then you guys get steamrolled in 2 rounds in a row.
Yep.
Oh my god, go fuck yourself. You guys are a gimmicky offense. I don't want to hear anything about this.
Yeah, I don't get it. Sometimes
and there seems to be
fans, they overhype everybody.
Are you gonna be watching the Hawkeye? Is this a Hawkeye movie?
I've never heard of it.
Yeah, streaming on it's streaming on Disney Plus.
I don't have Disney Plus. I had it for Star Wars, and that was it.
I got Fallen Order now. I'm gonna play that soon.
Have you heard of Back for Blood?
No, shockingly.
Don't play it.
Okay, at least I didn't hear it for a good reason.
You can barely fucking run it on Xbox. It's just bullshit. Don't play it.
The last game I got for Xbox was I think this week with UFC 4. And you know why I got it?
No.
Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar was in UFC 4?
He's in UFC 4.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Is he a high overall?
Of course he is.
Was he like over 90?
They go by a star rating and he's like a 4.5 out of 5.
He should be a 5-star.
Yeah. So we went heavyweight division. I chose John Jones and my brother chose Brock Lesnar. I need the shit out of Brock Lesnar. That felt so fucking cool. He was trying to get me off an overhead strike, and I found the right timing to hit him with a knee strike. And it was off some game mode that you fight in the backyard, and you only win by knockouts.
Right. I haven't played any of the UFC games. I've heard they're really fun, but I haven't really gotten into them yet.
Well, at least they try to make it more casual, where you don't really have to always go for the technical bullshit. But yeah, I would say buy it. It's on sale right now.
Cool. When I get some more money, I might pick it up for Steam.
All right, cool. I mean, UFC. I don't know what's going to be the majorial draw because it looks like Conor McGregor is losing his luster commercially.
I think he's done. I don't know if he's coming back or not. I don't know how he can recover again.
Yeah, he's going to have more of a shelf life than Ring of Honor, at least. People. I mean, it's just like Chuck Liddell. Like Chuck Liddell, I remember his fights, but I remember a lot of his losses.
I mean, Chuck Liddell was a legend, but he fought for too long. He overstayed his prime.
He overstayed his prime, and he got fucked up for the later half of it.
Oh, fuck yeah. I mean, if he fucking retired a little earlier, he would have been, like, recognized as one of the best of the generation.
At least there's still John Jones, and that guy's a fucking beast. Too bad he always gets allocated for steroids.
Is he still undefeated?
Yeah.
Dude, what a legend.
I remember Daniel Cormier like fucked him up. Tried to fuck him up, and every time they talk shit, it's always John Jones still beating his ass.
Because do you remember when Cormier called out Brock Lesnar and they got in the ring and then Brock Lesnar fucking pushed his ass? That was fun. I liked watching that shit.
And people are like, Daniel Cormier coming to the WWE for what? He's fat.
He's fat. He can talk, though.
He can talk, but he ain't winning fights.
But he looks like Eddie Kingston.
Eddie Kingston makes you an ass kicker or a guy who owns a bodega.
He looks fat. Like, Cormier has a beer gut. Oh, what a threatening threat.
Fat!
He's fat! He's fucking fat!
Yo, you saw...
fat, bitch!
Did you see Scott Steiner's reaction on Nia Jax's release?
No, I did not see it.
It's like if you have a 4%, 5% way of not being fat if you take away the cereal, the chips, the donuts. Same thing with Keith Lee. What?
Keith Lee looked like he was carrying 6 children in his fucking stomach.
Listen, sir. We're not putting you in the ring when you're always on your 3rd trimester whenever you head to the ring, sir.
You know what else was about Keith Lee? Was that he was a danger to himself in the ring.
But every time he does a backflip, he's hurting himself. It's like Ivor. And he's built like a black pregnant woman.
You know what sucks though? Keith Lee, he almost died in the ring on Raw versus Braun Strowman and some other fucking.
Oh yeah. Keith Lee, why does he talk like he's trying to fuck you?
You know what it is? He fucking talks like he's an intellectual savior. Like he's a
masses.
Yeah, he's the Black Sandow if he was fat and ugly.
I mean, Sandow's already fat. He never has a physique.
At least Sandow never looked like he was carrying 16 children in his entire body.
He just looked like a stepmother. At least that's different from looking pregnant. I don't know why WWE can't have a balance between eye candy and work rate women like they did in the Raw era, or like I don't know what the fuck the Raw era is, and the Knockouts. I think he's talking about TNA.
Well, TNA had some decent talents back then.
Gail Kim was actually taken seriously. I remember when she was on Raw back in 2003. And she was like an afterthought because they were still focusing on Molly Holly, Trish Stratus, and Lita.
I would have thrown Gail Kim instead of fucking Molly Holly, if I'm being real with you. But
yeah, and at least Gail Kim made a bit of a name for herself. She's in the Impact Wrestling Hall of Fame. That's worse than death. Oh,
I guarantee you, she's not getting royalties for being in that fucking Hall of Fame.
Fuck, she's still wrestling for them. I don't give.
Just retire already. Go do, like, MILF Asian porn or something.
Fuck it. We know Taya Valkyrie going back to Impact because that was the only relevance she got.
She's fucking hot, though.
She has a good figure. She has a man face. That's just me.
Her tits are fat.
You imagine? This just sounds like a random fan in the background. Her tits are
Yo, bro, watch what I'm about to say. This is Taya Valkyrie. Your tits are fat,
sir. Oh, AJ Styles talking to a slave again, people.
A slave? Mm-hmm. Talking about Omos?
Yeah. And then we have the rugged, dirty 40-year-olds. I mean, the dirty dogs. Yeah, Bobby Roode is still wrestling. That's everybody's question. And of course, Dolph Ziggler's still. Nia Jax get released, but you can't put her in a package with Dolph Ziggler as well.
It's about fucking time Nia Jax got released now. It's unfortunate she lost her job. I mean, she was one of the worst, botchiest fucking mistakes I've ever seen in my life. Up there with Sin Cara.
I mean, we can say shit about Becky Lynch, but at least she didn't hurt people.
True. At least
male wrestlers. Male wrestlers got hurt. R-Truth suffered a bit of a head injury in the Royal Rumble because of Nia Jax.
Because she literally threw her fucking 10,000-pound ass in his face. And he crashed into the fucking metal siding.
And plus, how do you expect to have thick skin? Vince, how did you expect somebody to have thick skin when they call themselves a plus-size model? The comedian Monique has more thick skin than her. Literally. I'm done. I'm sorry. I'm done. That's enough. That's enough fat shaming for one day.
We're ending the stream. Oh my goodness.
Styles in action, ladies and gentlemen. They don't want none of your mom here.
No, they don't. They don't want none of AJ's long hair.
Stop the patriarchy. The NFL supporting their military. They respect their country. Fuck you. The NFL's got an SJW.
NFL sucks. Sadly.
When do you think the SJW Fed will end?
Never.
Never, sadly. People will always have a problem with what you have to say.
Because
people,
it's
you know what I
popular.
also hate? You know what I also hate? Whenever people tolerate, whenever you have those bullshit chicks that try to say that they have multi-personalities.
That's a good way to say you're bipolar.
No, she literally, one girl admitted that she wanted to be bipolar. And I literally said this to her in response. So I don't put myself in a fucking corner and I get bitches baggage. And literally after we fucked, I'm sorry this is getting a bit graphic, people, but after we fucked, I literally said, no, that's it. See you at school.
Let me guess, she fucking wanted a relationship, right?
Yes.
Typical woman behavior.
Yes. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't mind having a conversation, but she came around speaking about her ex like nearly any other time we get in a conversation.
Red flag.
And then she start always whining like she's a cosplayer, and it's like, you want me to date a cosplayer that is bipolar and you keep pushing your baggage upon me.
She's trying to use
I'm sorry.
she's trying to use you as a provider, also her therapist.
The only positive is that we fucked at the end. It only took 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
Was she relatively good looking?
Her face looked like you can't get her to get a good smile, but she had a fat ass.
Oh my goodness!
I'm sorry this is making me DST sound like an awful person, but guys,
get used to it, motherfuckers. Get out of here.
You gotta be an adult. Like, don't make their problems be your problems, and if you want to have sex instead of a relationship, you have all the right to. It's perfectly fine. No, you shouldn't be scrutinized for just trying to have a sexual urge taken off. That's perfectly
Believe it
fine.
or not, everybody, it's harder for a man to get sex than women. Wow. Yeah. What? Really? I'm shocked. I didn't know that.
Sadly, that was during the before the pandemic, so that was at least when, before I was in bad shape. Thank God I was notable for being athletic, so that was the only positive.
Oh my goodness. I had this one girl who wanted to fuck me, and I said no. And she got so mad. She's like, why though? And I said...
Was she ugly?
No, she wasn't ugly. I just didn't want to fuck her. I didn't feel like it. I was in a dark place at that time.
Dude, I remember some chick in the gym that one of my college classmates know. Notable trees. Asked for my number. Luckily, she has not texted me.
Oh,
you know God. Why? You want to know why she's not texting me since I gave her my number?
Sure.
Old number.
You gave her your old number.
Yeah.
Stupid. She's stupid. She's probably still texting that number. Why isn't he responding?
I mean, last time a friend of mine said, ask, like, she's asking how you're doing. Dude, is she in the gym with you? Yeah. Yeah, I'm a drive in like a few hours. Tell me when she leaves.
That's funny.
I didn't know when she was in the gym. I don't know her fucking schedule. I wanted to make sure she leaves so I can be left alone. She came around grasping my bicep. I have a problem with that. Chicks always do that to me too. I don't know why is that a thing in the conversation.
Yes, you have beautiful muscles.
Yeah, okay. That's a bit weird. Even if that does boost some guy's confidence, I don't care. That's weird.
That's weird to me, because imagine if a dude came up, slapped your ass, and said, I love your ass muscles. Did you feel complimented, or would you want to fuck that guy?
You're going to fucking jail. That's where you're going, Bucko.
You're going, hey, Chulo, you're going to jail because I'm gonna beat the fuck out of you.
Girl slaps my cheeks. You're supposed to be, dude, that's a woman. You're not a man. I remember my aunt was like that when a girl was like eyeing me up one time when I was in Virginia Beach. And honestly, my aunt was like, oh, you're not a man? No. She was ugly. Second of all, that's harassment.
Another thing is, if a woman slaps your ass, it's because she has fantasies of pegging you in the future.
No! No! Some guys actually enjoy that bullshit that I still don't understand.
You know, I said this before. Carrie and Mickey Mouse Cross probably gets pegged by fucking Scarlett every night.
Wait, does she also sing? Does she still sing her NXT song? Their NXT song while she's getting pegged. Fall and pray. Ugh.
Take this strap on in your ass. Ugh.
Whenever she wears the strap, I fall and pray.
My time, she puts the strap on and she fucks me in the ass. My time.
I'm sure Karen.
Talk.
The only thing I hope Karrion Kross does get something from him because he does have a bit of potential. Oh my goodness! Touchdown, Niners! Debo Samuels off a post route touchdown.
Oh my god!
31-7 in the fourth quarter.
Man, the Rams aren't fucking trying at all.
Yo, I'm so happy.
You crying?
No, shut up. I'm so happy.
You good?
No, I'm not.
My team finally won a game. No time.
It's about goddamn time.
It's like that black guy smoking that weed where he's like, "There's some good weed."
It's been 2 weeks.
It's been 2 weeks since we last won a game.
It's been more than that, but still. I'm so proud to see the Niners playing really good.
Watch them suck ass next week.
Yeah. I mean, who do we have next week?
I have no idea.
We're off. I think we're off our bye week after this. And Amos is, of course, utilizing saying that Robert Roode has white privilege and he's winning the match.
For fuck's sake.
Oh my god.
Dude, you're like 7'10". You can't step on the fucker?
He's chopping him. Just big boot him to death. Why do you have to toy with him? You literally move faster than the Great Khali. How can it be difficult for you to overpower him?
Almost has to do is just eat him.
Literally.
Just fucking eat him. Take out your fork and start ripping his arms off and shit.
Like I remember my cousins that I told them, oh, you're not going to enjoy Monday Night Raw. Oh, I think I will. Who the fuck is this King Kong guy beating up these dudes? Literally called Omos King Kong.
That's extremely fucking racist.
I think they had a reason because he's tall and black. Ziggler is trying to do something. I don't know what the fuck is happening.
Ziggler tries to do things too hard. You know, you get what I mean.
Like Amy Schumer. I'm sorry for making people visibly sick right now.
No, I literally was taking a hit of my fucking flare, and then you said that. I fucking choked on the thing.
I'm so sorry. Amy Schumer's with a nigger with Asperger's. I think. Oh my god. By the way, what's this trend? I remember back a few years ago, like I think female comedians started doing comedy, stand-up while pregnant.
It just makes you look like a fucking pinball goofball.
I don't know.
Look how funny I am. I'm carrying a baby.
I can be funny. Yeah, you're the funniest person in the friend group. Fuck you.
I'm a strong, independent woman with my baby. That makes me funny, right?
Your age 40, Amy, and you look like you already are a single mother.
Amy Schumer is pathetic.
She's ugly. I would never fuck her unless I was offered to be in a more.
Oh,
If God gave me immortality, then I would fuck her.
Amy Schumer's built like a new cuss word.
I'd rather have sex with Shayna Baszler.
Is she blowing off a lightsaber?
Huh? What are you watching?
These are images.
Like, wait, what?
Yes.
Hold on.
Oh my god! Did she get fatter?
Am I gay? Sexuality quiz. Why is that being recommended me on fucking Twitter? I'm not gay.
I thought something. I thought that was on the comments for a second. I thought somebody gave you that.
Hey, people ruin everything. Take this gay quiz. Are you gay?
Amy Schumer trying to drink while holding her son, and what the fuck is it that bad?
I have no.
We all know Amy Schumer's possibly gonna turn her child transgender when he's 2 years old.
For fuck's sakes,
that's possibly gonna happen,
bro. How the fuck did Dolph Ziggler fuck this, knowing that? Oh my god, she looks Oh my god.
I mean, shit. I mean,
what
I try.
Actual fuck is this shit, bro?
At least Mia Khalifa is conventionally attractive. She's not.
Khalifa has fat titties that you can look at.
Fake titties. At least she looks fuckable. Who is she with now? Somebody named Robert Sandberg.
Yeah, some fucking cuck who's gonna get cucked out.
Pete Davidson probably fucked that because somehow chloroform can get you a lot of hot women.
Pete Davidson probably did fuck her. I mean, I'm looking at a picture of her now. She is an attractive female, and the tits definitely help for sure.
Yeah, the fake tits obviously help. She does have a good face, even for a Muslim woman.
She can't take black cock though.
Stop saying that.
In her video, she's like, it's like somebody vaping for the first time. They'll fucking take a hit.
I'm sorry. Imagine YouTubers be commenting on porn stars, like critiquing porn stars.
I didn't think the way you moved your lips was conventional.
Mia Khalifa gets a 5 out of 10 for taking BBC.
I think that porn scene was a 2 out of 5 stars.
I didn't even know there was a ranking system for porn stars.
There is none. There is none. If we're gonna go off of I came some dude would be like, I came 3 times out of 5 in that fucking.
I'm gonna look that up if that's real.
I don't think it is. I just made it up myself.
I'm gonna private it real quick. I was about to put my shit on blast. Give me a second.
I think if we pulled up Pornhub, we'd get flagged.
Well, I'm not screen sharing it, so that's a positive. Top 100 porn stars.
I think Mia Khalifa's in the top 10, as most popularity for sure.
Lana Rhoades, Violet Summers, Blake Blossom, Autumn Falls. I remember her. I never found Lily Ivy attractive.
I have no idea who that is.
Gabby Carter, Doris. Where's Amy? Bronny Kins. I do not know who that is. Emily Addison. Oh shit. Where's Alexis? Texas, bitch. Where's...
Oh, that's my girlfriend right there.
Stuff. Wait, hold up. I don't think this is.
I ain't a cuck, guys. I get a portion of her royalties from the videos and shit.
All right, here we go. Riley Reid's just. Oh wait, how realistic? They have a dick in her face already. Wait, how is she top 4 when she has 1 billion viewers over this chick that only has 600 million?
It might be going off of trends right now. Maybe that chick is more relevant. In the porn game, she's not as relevant as Riley. Because
I remember Mia Khalifa was at the top 5, and now she's number 7.
Okay, so for this image, So Bing has like a search feature where you can like click on specific parts of the video. Tell me why one of the fucking dots is right on her nipples, bro.
Oh, that's a bit weird.
They're like, oh, do you want to search up this specific part of her body?
31-7. God damn. Cooper Cup caught the ball. That's the white people connection. Get connected for free. So there's also Lena Paul. I think some of these bitches I would know. It's like, you know,
what about Kelsey Monroe? I'm surprised she's not up there.
Kelsey Monroe. I see Alexis Texas in the number 15.
Hey, let's go. That's my girlfriend right there, boys.
Yeah, top 15 though.
That's impressive.
Skylar.
That tells you what the men want to see.
Skylar Fox looks ugly as fuck. I don't know why. Oh, Brandy Love. She's 14. I thought she was higher.
Brandy Love. That's a name I haven't heard in forever.
Yeah, I mean, now she's technically a MILF. She has a nice. She doesn't have a fake looking ass. Like she has like a nice ass.
The one thing I'll say about a lot of these porn stars is they either have very obviously fake tits or very obviously butt lift.
No, Lana Rose is obviously butt lift.
Oh, for sure. Yeah,
obviously. Like, I'm sorry, these are the same bitches that would take silicone more than they would take the COVID vaccine.
I think the only thing unnatural about Mia Khalifa, I think, is her tits. That's it.
Yeah,
I don't know if I think she got Botox or whatever, but
she got good features for a woman, though.
Yeah, I mean, I would fuck her.
It sounds like a Southern guy. I would fuck her.
Lisa
Ann at 42.
I would take her in the back of my truck and fuck the crap out of her. Like, yeah.
Time out. Lisa Ann is at number 42.
Who the fuck is that?
Yo, bro, she a OG porn star, man. Like,
is she like 65 years old or some shit?
Nah, she's like reasonably in her. She's like in her 40s.
Lisa Ann, you said?
Yeah. I don't know a person that would ever keep track of the uploads.
Here's the link. Lisa Ann.
You dare
watch MILF porn videos.
You did not. If you send that fucking link,
I'll send it.
No, don't. I don't want this to monetize.
Is there anybody watching still? Like, is anybody still watching the stream? Like,
like one right now, so we could get away with at least talking about it. I guess there doesn't seem to be some of these. I'm
gonna tell you. How about we talk about WWE wrestlers we would fuck? So like the women. Okay.
Current roster or just even alumni?
Current roster. We'll do current roster and then we'll do legends.
Good, because I want to get porn stars off my fucking computer.
Okay, so let's start it off. Okay, I guess you go first.
Like we're going just SmackDown and Raw or any brand?
The entire roster.
Mandy Rose first.
For sure. For me it would be that fucking chick Gigi Dolan or whatever the fuck her name is.
Ew! No. Not who you just said before. I'm looking up the women's NXT UK roster. What the fuck? Who's this Japanese she-male?
She looks like she's like 75 years old.
Noam Dar is still there. Rest in peace. Your career. Isn't that fucking Will Ospreay's bitch?
Noam Dar?
Yeah, no.
So.
Blair Devote. Fucking Aaliyah James looks. What the fuck?
Lisa Ann's face is just hideous to look at. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's just the big titties for me.
Yeah, for sure. But like her lips look like they're super glued onto her face.
Why does Aaliyah James look like she's 15 years old?
Who the fuck is that? Is that a wrestler?
NXT UK. Yeah, it's an NXT UK bitch.
Aaliyah James?
Yeah.
Hold on. Look her up. You said she looks like she's 15?
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck? Is this the chick, I think? What the actual fuck? Why does she have... I mean, she's got freckles on her face and shit, bro. She looks like AJ Lee.
I actually find freckles on chicks somewhat
Yeah, but
attractive.
it makes her look way younger than she probably is. How old
Damian
is she?
Priest versus Shinsuke Nakamura. I forgot Nakamura and
She was
Priest
born in
was the champion.
1998, so that makes her what?
A
21?
year older than me.
Oh, she's 23, I think.
She's possibly 22. Wait, you said what? April?
No, she was born October 10th, 1998.
So 22. I mean 23 years old. 24.
She does not.
Enjoying the stream. I'm the only one who's here, by the way. Thank you for being a supporter of Sonic the Hedgehog and being the only viewer talking about us. And
who gives a fuck? I don't care if anybody's here anyway.
Hey,
we don't need you.
We appreciate the support and the 1 cent donation, Sonic the Hedgehog.
1 cent donation.
Yeah, I take 1 cent. I'm not stingy like you fuckers. I want $1.50.
You don't donate, you can leave the stream.
Why am I on ESPN Plus? I don't want to see your Gmail WNBA bullshit.
She-males are just disgusting to look at. I don't care if that makes me misogynist or whatever. It's just they're not appealing to me.
They're not appealing to me. They got a dick.
It makes me want to just throw up.
Dominic Mysterio being like, the time I got jobbed out by Bobby Lashley last week.
Is it believable Dominic Mysterio could beat Bobby Lashley? No.
No, but if he jobs out again, he's possibly going to say the N-word. So we got to watch out for that. I lost to Bobby Lashley for the 3rd time, and I think I hate black people now.
You know, it'd be fucked up. He says, I don't like black people with potential.
No! That's possibly every, try-hard, anti-smart or smart joke involving Vince McMahon.
You know what, pal? I don't like black people with potential. God
yeah, I don't like that. I don't like black people with potential. That's why I have more black people as world champions in 3 years than AEW.
Why the fuck do you think Big E is a champion right now? The fuck? Why do you think Kofi Queersting was a kid champion?
Twitter,
yeah. We
have 6 minutes left. We have nearly 6 minutes left in the game, and the Rams can only score at least a touchdown or 2.
Even then, they're not
coming back.
They're not coming back. It's way too late.
Stafford, and he's getting bunched up. He's going to run the ball. He fakes the pump fake, and he is scared shitless. He still attempted to throw it while he was out the line of scrimmage.
Bruh.
I am confused. Is there any hot women in WWE, in NXT UK? What is this?
I know there's that one chick, Isla Dawn. I don't know if she's still there, but...
No, she's gone.
Okay, well...
Oh, no, there she is, Isla Dawn.
Some people were saying, Dewdrop is attractive.
What?
Go away.
Like 40-year-old Honey Boo Boo. Fucking gross ass.
They say she's thick, bro. Her tits probably reach to her kneecaps.
The men are more attractive than the women on NXT UK. Holly looks like Kona Reeves if he was born in Ireland or some bullshit. Joseph Connors. Weren't most of these all these British faggots were from WCPW? I hope everybody knows WCPW.
What kind of fucking name is Joseph Connors?
A jobber from your FIFA game?
Yeah, for real.
Everybody here has a name.
I just found Adam Cole's YouTube channel.
These are not wrestlers. Who the fuck is Joe Coffey? Who the heck is Ashton? This is every Premier League player. That's not a wrestler. Let me see. Let me hear about him. Yeah, let me hear about it.
I have found Adam Cole's fucking YouTube channel, and this looks like a kid. Like, he looks like a kid that I knew in high school that was so unpopular that people bullied him because of that. So, is this the same kid I went to high school with? Like, bro, what?
Yeah, of course I like Kirby.
Pretty sure his name was Adam Cole. He calls himself on YouTube The Chugs. What a gay ass fucking name. Yeah, you chug all that cum in your fucking throat.
Isn't like John Silver naming himself Johnny Hungy, even though he's part of a faction called the Dark Order?
Yeah, I think
And
John Silver's still in that group.
Everybody on gay EWs being the elite just say that they're there to munch on each other's dicks, and
that's just disgusting.
What the I swear, I remember I was like, being the elite. Okay, I don't mind watching the wrestlers be a bit more free creatively, and it's like I watch it, and then I'm hearing too many dick jokes from Gallows, then a running joke with Kenny Omega chasing Cole Cabana for no reason. And just and Vicky Guerrero and Nyla Rose dressed up as nuns for no reason, like sexy nuns, yet they're both fat and look like they're in their 50s. And the Dark Order pretending that they're funny.
Guess what? Plana Productions video just got recommended to me for some fucking reason.
What is it called?
Eddie Guerrero is an A+ player. Wrong.
Didn't you call him a B+ player in your last upload, or no?
I'm pretty sure he did.
Thoughts on Billy Gunn? Jaron James, welcome, bro.
What a legend. He was a legend.
Legend. I know he was a bit buried by The Rock. Like, too buried for The Rock.
Oh, my God.
God damn. Like, god damn, he got buried by The Rock. I think he was a reliable mid-carder. Still had one of the most iconic tag teams of all time.
Had a lot of charisma, too.
And he got 2 sons with bright futures in the federation, so he's doing the right thing.
Facts.
Fuck Ed Sheeran and fuck BTS. Oh my god. I'm sick and tired of like one girl like she was talking to. She's like, I love BTS. You don't even understand their lyrics. Like every time she's like singing them to me, she's like going over gibberish while trying to rub over to my shoulder, feeling like I'm gonna sing along. I'm not gonna sing along.
Right.
Yeah, go ahead, Young Bucks. I want to hear a vlog about you guys buying fake Jordans again. Yeah.
All right. DST, I think I'm gonna head out for the night. It was great for having me here, dude. I really had a lot of fun.
No problem at all, man. Always a pleasure. You're welcome anytime. Had a lot of fun.
Yeah, let me know when you're gonna be available, and I'll try to come in when I can.
Yeah, no problem. I might just do this because I don't want to do another Raw review in a while, or I'm possibly going to do it anyway because I feel like I'm a pseudo-masochist. But, yeah. Hope you come again, man.
Peace out, dog.
Peace. Well, that was People Ruin Everything. Shout out to his channel, man. Had an enjoyable fun. Thank you for all the questions. We only have about under 15 minutes remaining over for both shows. The 49ers are winning the game, leading after an unsuccessful drive against the Rams with under 5.5 minutes remaining, 31-7 after 2 Deebo Samuel passing touchdowns and a pick six. It is literally visibly impossible for the Rams to come back. And who is BTS? It's a idol, or I think like a boy band group. Like, you guys remember One Direction and bullshit? Like, that's BTS. It's a Korean, like, boy band group that, like, is mainstream nowadays. They even have their own McDonald's food. So that's to show you how big they are currently. Yeah. So, yeah, BTS is, like, one of the biggest talks over in social media. And for young women. And we're showing Dominic and Bobby Lashley again because, of course, knows Rey Mysterio because he wants revenge for his familia, Eddie Guerrero. He takes down Bobby Lashley going off the ropes. Lashley stops him off with a big boot. You beat up my dad. I'm going to say the N-word. Don't you dare say it. Don't you dare. Yeah, they are a K-pop band, to keep it short. Mainly the females demographic like them because women low-key like guys that look like women but don't behave like women, if you catch my drift. Lashley showing his big black champ energy on you guys can make the abbreviations yourself. And here comes Dominic Mysterio trying to distract Lashley. He's saying the N-word. And here comes Rey Mysterio from behind the back, and Lashley just walks outside. And he's going for a baseball slide. He catches, and it was a botch. Fireman's carry, and he's going to toss him off the apron, I think. Like, okay, he's going to hit him over to the rim post, but Ray's trying to fight out of it. There's no point talking about the football game now because we're going to win. They can come back out of like 4 touchdowns, and it's going to be picked up back. You should have just let the ball fly, Cannon. There's no point picking it up at like, what are they at the 50? I don't know them, but I heard about them. You possibly heard them before by classmates or something, Jaron James, or if you have some female family members that are young, they possibly heard about them. That's all I'm gonna say, that you heard of them or you watch the commercials. All I know is a lot of people somewhat talk about BTS or any other group. That's why a lot of like Korean culture has been a bit mainstream next to Japanese culture because people like being weeaboos now. Or stands of something. And here comes Lashley, gonna use his Black Lives Matter on the on the barricade. We're heading off to commercial while we're still back in the Rams. No, the Rams are also in commercial. Yeah, I hope this roster of sex offenders is gonna get rid of. No NXT UK anymore. You can just merge that with regular NXT and just make a decent show. Because you're overhyping most of these indie jobbers. Yeah, I think this is Brie Presley. Wasn't this Brie Presley? Will Ospreay's girl? It's either I am wrong. I remember she was on AEW before. They showed me a random black woman. And she does not work. She does not go to school. She does not go to college. That is a keeper, ladies and gentlemen. You guys go on Facebook and pick her up. Both shows are over a commercial. Just Googling. You guys have any more good questions? Love to hear them. I heard of them before. Someone was playing some of their songs. Yeah, Song of the Hedgehog. Like a lot of people try to play their song. Do you think Bobby Lashley beating Roman Reigns is a good idea? I mean, if Lashley was in SmackDown, yeah. I don't know how that's going to be possible currently, but I think so. I think Lashley could still be a dominant heel star, but I don't know how while they're like stupidly protecting Roman Reigns. So I find that impossible. Look at all these Christmas commercials in the middle of November. We love Thanksgiving, right, guys? Oh, wait, it's November. Yeah. And for retail spots, they already know, like, after Halloween, it's already Christmas. It's already Christmas. You got to go to gift card stores if you want them to accurately celebrate holidays. That always go, I swear. Hallelujah. Is this our main event after we just had the world champion in the show? And the opener? WWE, this is why you guys are fucking up right now. And you guys are like overly trying to exaggerate the feuds over with SmackDown and Raw. Like it really is a rivalry. Even though you guys are going to cancel this out later on when you know SmackDown and Raw are not doing the numbers and you guys think. Honestly. So our main event seems to be Mysterio and Lashley because there's like 7 minutes remaining. And the Niners are beating the Rams, so I am super happy. You know I'm proud. I'm a proud man. today. Oh my god, I'm so happy. Matthew Stafford is proving that he's an overhyped schlock that got carried by Calvin Johnson. I don't care how harsh that sounds. It's true. They'll still technically be second best in the NFC West. So not really much is going to be moving. It's not going to be really moving the record moving the rankings anytime soon. But what the hell? That was a bit overshot off a screen pass. There's 4 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter. We're in the 31-7 lead. We're going back over to Lashley and MVP, where Adam Pearce somehow hates some Mysterios for some apparent reason. I guess because they're Latino. And for that, Adam Pearce has been canceled. Familia. And there's Rey Mysterio off a springboard moonsault into the Dominator. The almighty Bobby Lashley. Oh, Rey Mysterio, baseball. God damn. Push barrier fire. The Rock, John Cena, or Stone Cold Steve Austin. Ooh. That's a good one. I would say push The Rock. I would say push The Rock, bury John Cena, and fire Steve Austin. I mean, yeah, that's a controversial thing, but The Rock is going to be a megastar. John Cena, you can like push over to the card, but he's still going to get over. Steve Austin as well, he's going to get it over, but he would be over anywhere else. Or even I would fire The Rock because he's just going to be a megastar anywhere he goes. He has the charisma for it. I would. There's many ways you can go about this. That's a difficult one right there, Jaron James. And it looks like Lashley's putting his sights on Rey Mysterio over to the corner, and he just shoulder tackles him over the midsection, where Dominic is hating with racial bias. Yeah, I can't stop. I want to stop, but it's too funny. Just knowing we have a few minutes in the stream, I appreciate for everybody that took their time in their day to come over here and watch the stream with me. It's always a blessing, even if I get 1 to 5 viewers each time. It's still a good amount of people watching just for my content, and that always gets a smile in my face. That's always good to see. And just knowing that Raw is still shit, at least it shows that the universe is the same. Yeah, only a field goal scored by the Niners. Nick Bosa is happy. Deebo Samuel playing the best he can until he gets traded. It's always the worst for wear here. Good question up, Jaron James. Lashley is still wasting time. It looks like he's setting up for his... Oh, Rey Mysterio misses out of the turnbuckle. He was stuck in like the tree of woe for a bit. Rey Mysterio going for the 619 off the midsection. Drop kicks him again. Rey Mysterio, 6. What is this? Never mind. Lashley tried to get up. And now here he is going. I don't know why they awkwardly changed position like that. 619. And there's the splash. Cover. 1, 2. God damn, he like technically kicked out of 1 because he was trying to pop up out of that. It's like Lashley no-sold that for like an instant amount of time. And there he is. He thought Mysterio can counter. And then here's the hurt lock. And of course, off the power of Black Lives Matter, Bobby Lashley defeats Rey Mysterio. That is, I think, the match. God damn, that sucked. I mean, the match was fine. I don't know why they're trying to push over this as a main event feud more than Biggie and whatever's happening with Roman Reigns, even though we know that's going to be temporary, or at least that tag team match. But at least it ended on a finish where Lashley looks unstoppable. And they're trying to push over a feud with Dominic and Lashley, even though it's completely one-sided because Dominic doesn't look like he can ever win clean. So that's the weird part. And Adam Pearce is doing this out of bias because he hates Latinos? I don't know. They never explain like a realistic or a reasonable reason why the authority figures hate the wrestlers. Oh, we got a question. Adam Pearce starts a mic away from the comment from the interviewer. Dun 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 dun. Mm-hmm. So they're turning Adam Pearce heel for no reason. Mysterio got removed from the Raw Survivor Series team. Push, Barry, fire Ziggler, Miz, or Becky Lynch. You fire the shit out of Becky Lynch. You fire the shit out of Ziggler. And Austin Theory is taking Rey Mysterio's place. Kill me. Okay. You push Miz, you bury Ziggler, you fire Becky Lynch. There. Is everybody happy? That's how you close the show, Austin Theory on the Survivor Series team. No one gives a shit about this jobber. With a cell phone gimmick that makes zero sense. What the fuck? And that's how you end the show? Congrats. Oh, wow. That's our go-home show for Raw. And we have a Heisman household commercial with the only way Tim Tebow's ever going to be on TV. There's Kyler Murray and there's, of course, Baker Mayfield. I forgot Kyler Murray was a Heisman winner. While we're having a shutout right now, we can at least have a bit of time before I shut off the stream with, of course, the 49ers and, of course, the Rams Monday night game as the culmination of week 12 for the week 10 for the NFL season. And Chick-fil-A. Of course we don't order the gays. Of course. That was a trick question, Chelsea. All right, DST, I'm about to head out, bro. Had fun on the stream. Oh, well, I'm glad you had so much fun, bro, even the embarrassing parts. Sonic the Hedgehog, thanks for coming in, man. Anytime. The creators of Training Day. They made Hawk gay. Mayor of Kingstown. Nice. And that will be 49ers and the Rams with only 2 minutes remaining in a 10-33 lead. That's going to be a shutout. And, yeah. 2 minutes remaining. 49ers with the ball. They can just control the clock right now and just run it out like they've been doing before. They always had good offensive running schemes for the 49ers. There's always, they'll do a fake jet wheel over to Gesicki, and then they'll hand it. God damn! Copeland thought he could just get a tackle for loss right now and feel the fuck. Let me get my stats at the end of the game. I'm not coming out like this. Trey Lance, that one light skin wearing the beanie. There's Odell Beckham feeling like, man, I'm just doing this one to get my bag. You know I'm near 30, right? Motion's over. Toss play. Over the handoff. Over again, and he'll be stopped at the 30. Only a minute remaining, and LA is only with one timeout remaining. There's no chance that the Rams are going to come back. So, yeah, that's going to move us into a really reasonable record of a 4-5, better than the Seattle Seahawks, still in 3-6, and that's going to move the Rams staying still at second place with the 7-3 record. And I am so happy. I'm so happy. Oh my God. So thanks for everybody coming up to the stream. Shout outs as well to People Ruin Everything. They came over for a majority of the stream, but bro, I'm grateful for anybody who came up. Hopefully Teacher the Prodigy pulls up and I can just get a few more people here to make these streams a bit more entertaining than me bitching about fake ass wrestling. Other than that, Niners win. Stream was fun. Great night to end off a great day with a great stream. Thanks for everybody watching. That's it for me.